Alright, good evening troopers, commander on deck, welcome, welcome. Hey TOA, what's up, hope you're doing good. It's that time of the week again, time to go over all the drama and bullshit that's happened over the past 7 days. It is the Banui, welcome, welcome, hope you're doing good, everyone's doing good. But yeah, I know I had to cancel yesterday, but hopefully we can make up for that and like have a good night tonight. But yeah, I'm okay. It's more my concern for my friend and hope he's doing all right and hope his family's doing okay too. You know, it happens, it's rough, but you know, like that's not any really of our business as of right now. But now let's just focus on what we're doing. Good sir, what? welcome, good sir. Gitsar needs to get like Princess carried or something, because he needs some loving from the commander or Karambe or something like that. He needs to get up some abuse, because apparently that's what he really wants. But hope you're doing good. Make up for it. Oh my god, fine, here. I give everyone a free kiss. That's in the chat right now. Here you go. Mwah. And mwah. One for each of you. Thank you. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Not ready yet. Oh, I forgot to change my thing. What do you mean only one? That's all you get. I forgot to change the art. I will change that. I was looking at Steam real quick. Close that. Okay, we should be good now. But yeah, it is time for the weekly debrief. The start of the week was kind of like slow. There wasn't really like a whole lot going on. Like, there's always something to talk about, but like I'm not like glued to Twitter. I know channels like side scrollers, they're basically glued to Twitter for like anything slightly worth talking about. But I usually go for like the bigger story. That's why I do this as like a weekly thing. I don't think I could do, well, I don't know, I probably could make it like a daily thing. It's hard, neglect. Oh my god, I had to take a night off, I'm sorry. But like I was saying, like I could probably do this like as a daily. So I want it. Oh my god, you're just doing it to get like free kisses. Damn it, you guys are terrible. News this week. Yeah, there's some anime news. There was like a really big news with Bethesda, which I care about a lot. Like, to be fair, like it's kind of like because I'm picky. Like if I care about the anime stuff and like and things like that, but you know, it depends. Like sometimes like it's like I don't care, and then like there's like a drama. And like I cover drama because it can be funny, but like I'm not like super into it like some other streamers. So it's like, okay, these two people I've never heard of are throwing shit at each other. There's only like 2 drama pieces today, and that's just because like one of them is related to the not the Super Bowl, the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup. And the other one is related to like 2 creators that I know about, and I know them by name. I know who they are. Well, not like personally, but you know what I mean. Like, at least I recognize them, you know. And it's just funny kind of seeing them sling shit at each other. Anyway, another one too. Okay, here you go. 3, I need 2 more. Sure. Okay, here you go, TI. There you go. I hope you enjoy. You're getting greedy. Anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Also, one thing thing. Because it was kind of light, I did pick up one story, quote unquote. I think did it even happen this week? No, this one, the other one. Technically, this video is from like, well, the second video is from like earlier this week. The other one's from like a few weeks ago. But the point is, it's like an update to like a game that I was super into. I still kind of am. Let me explain it. Let's get into it. Let me turn my music on and we'll get into it. Okay, let's get it. So, oh yeah, that was the art we were gonna do. We're gonna do that next week. So let me get something else to put there. Let's see. It's not. It wasn't too lewd, right? I think it's fine. I see to put something myself up there. Art. This is fine. Yeah, this will work. Nope. Feet burger. No, we're not gonna do the feet burger. Not doing that. That would have been interesting though. I don't know, I'm kind of like, the more I thought about it, the more intrigued by the feet burger I've kind of become. It's like, should I commission something like that? Would you guys want feet burger now? Speaking of feet, I'm gonna have cow censor that for a bit. I haven't used this one in a while. Anyway, what gets there? You just want to? Oh, okay, here, I see it. Okay. I thought you were gonna try to like guilt trip me into giving another kiss, but okay. There you go. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. This commander is riding square cow. Am I? It's more like he's censoring the feet, because if he doesn't, then it gets too lewd. Anyway, it would be base. The feet burger. I'll think about it. I mean, I already know that I want the I think I already mentioned it. I want the Halloween art, which is gonna be probably the next art that comes up. There might be something between now and then. We'll see. But I already know the Halloween art is gonna have like feet, like a big foot emphasis. It's not gonna be feet burger, but it's gonna be, you know, feet, or it's gonna be feet forward. I guess that's the best way to put it. Anyway, thigh highs. It's not thigh highs. So I don't know. I need to think about it. Just look at the outfit I was looking at again. It's been a while. Another year, another cowboy. I'm sorry, good sir. I mean, I technically didn't do a poll, but I think everyone would want me to do the vampire. I promise next year will be the cowboy, or maybe I'll find an excuse to do it earlier before Halloween. We'll see, because like there's a few projects I really want to get art of like soon-ish, but we'll see how that goes. Absolute territory. Is that absolute territory? I guess it just kind of is, right? I mean, my holster kind of does create that absolute territory a little bit. Anyway, I want to show you guys something. Okay, I want to show you guys something. And if you recognize this, you're cool, but like I'm not gonna be surprised if you don't. Let me just show you this real quick. It's only like a minute long. I didn't know it took place in the 70s then. Hacking? How am I hack? What does that have to do with this? Whoa. Man, this shirt looks good. Pony boy, was there a pony? There's a pop gun, wow. Damn. For how good this looked. Whoa. Christmas County Sheriff's Police. Wait, oh, you can't show what he does because it's too violent. Run of pigs. Charles puking? Or Leo? It's such a good logo. It'll be out when it's ready. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, this trailer. Okay, that was really fun, right? That was really cool. The art style is amazing. If you're a fan of like the Mother series and Earthbound, you might recognize what we just saw. The Fawns. Yeah, he's supposed to be like this, inspired by the Fawns. Things like takes place in the 70s. He's the best character. Leo's the best character from what we saw. Looks great, right? Awesome. This trailer came out 6 years ago. Exact timing, January of 2020. The beginning of the end times, as we all remember. Just about. This trailer has over 1.3 million views, and nothing's fucking happened since then. Now, if you don't know what this is a trailer for a project that's even older than 2020. This is a rebranding of a long-standing project called Mother 4. And again, if you know anything about like the Mother series and all that, then you would know that somewhere around 2008, I believe, a team of like passionate fans came together and they decided we're gonna make Mother 4 because Itoi, I think his name is, the producer of the Mother series, he basically definitively said that Mother 3 is the last one, but and if you know the history, like Mother 3 is like it's the infamous white whale of like the gaming community because it's not gonna, because it never got a port, English translation, an official English translation and port to the West. It's Japanese exclusive. People have been asking it for years. Everyone knows the meme of like, when are we gonna get Mother 3, Reggie? And then he sets them on fire and all that. Yeah. And so around that time, they also relaxed till then. I pretty forgot about that part. Anyway, yeah, I don't think this game's coming out. The reason I'm bringing this up is I found this video. Like, this came out actually fairly recently, like 2 weeks ago. So I'm a little late on this. This video came out a little later. This art's amazing, by the way. That's such good art. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The reason why this matters to me, and that's why, like, again, I said at the beginning, like, I pick stories based on like what is interesting to me, like what I find interesting. I have been waiting for this game since high school. I knew about this game as early as like 2012, I think. 2012, 2011, something around that time. Again, a little Babby Banui going through life. Like I hadn't played the Mother games yet, but I knew about them. I knew about the lore. Even back then, I knew about the stories. I've seen playthroughs. It's a super passionate project. The Mother fandom is like probably one of the most passionate fandoms ever. As far as I'm aware, nothing too major regarding drama and people sending each other death threats. It's kind of fascinating if you think about it. Like we all know about like the cutesy paradigm, where like sometimes the fans of like the cutesy stuff tend to be the most toxic. Just look at things like, you know, Steven Universe and any cozy game, really. But Mother never really had that issue. Probably because like the fans are like boomers in a way. They're not boomers. They're like, you know, millennials, and I guess a few Gen Xers. Like they were primarily made of those people, like older millennials and Gen Xers. So like they're more chill. Like they just want to play the game and like have fun and like have the cozy feelings of the games. They're hags, yes, they're hags, and I guess I'm one of them. I say that, but I never actually played the other games, and like that's one of the series that I do want to play here on the channel someday. But that's neither here or there. But I did have known about the series for a long time, and I heard about this project again back in 2011, 12, somewhere around that time. It was originally introduced as Mother 4. Basically, they wanted it to be the sequel to Mother 3, because that game's legendary. And I even found out, sorry, the mic. I didn't find out, but I was reminded that wait, Mother 3 came out in 2006. This project started 2 years after the release of Mother 3, and is still not done. This project has been in the works for nearly 2 decades now. It is currently 2026. The project started in 2008, and it's still not done. This Odyssey trailer and this channel that the Odyssey channel, was founded on 2020, the date that it was founded. So like this feels old, but no, it's way older than that. It's way fucking older than that. -5 HP. What do you mean? Being reminded how old we all are. Anyway, so yeah, like I've known about this forever. I remember like back when I still used SoundCloud as like my primary form of like listening to music. They uploaded their the soundtracks of the game to SoundCloud, and I remember like listening to them. It's like, oh my god, this is so good. Like, cause they got one of the first things they finished that at least that I was aware of was the music, and the music goes so hard. It's so fucking good. But that's all they really have. And this trailer. Oh, I forgot to mention this trailer. This super cool trailer with like this fucking badass Leo over here. And all this awesome stuff. Oh yeah, this is a fucking lie. None of this is real. This isn't gameplay. This is just a collection of assets that they strung together in like Movie Maker or something like that, or like Sony Premiere or whatever. It looks good, but it's all lies. None of this is available and ready and playable. Like, I mean, there have been some leaks of like actual footage, but it's really just people walking around and like kind of generic sprites like standing in for enemies and things like that. Like there's something available, but it's definitely not a complete game. And it was this I don't even know if they had the battle system ready. Like all I saw were people like walking around, and that was basically it from what gameplay footage. And I can show that for later if you guys like. But anyway, this was brought to my attention because I was reminded of this game because I completely forgot about it. Again, 2020. Like I forgot that I had, like not on this account, but I was subscribed to this account like on my private account. Why not now? Well, why now is because I saw this video in my feed the other day and it was very eye-opening. So we cover drama here, right? Basically, there's a lot of fucking drama going on behind the scenes regarding Odyssey, and that's only what we're aware of. It's probably a lot worse. So I just wanted to go through this, and let's just like see what's going on, because Odyssey is never happening. Not with the way things are being currently run. I just want to like go through it.
Hey people, let me ask you a question. Hey people.
This is such a fucking Homestuck fans are insane.
Hey people, let me ask you a question.
What does that say? Wait,
hey people.
No, I wanted to read that.
Hey people, let me. Hey people.
You gotta get some Homestuck pussy. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess this is like a female cosplayer, and that's why he looks so smug and proud of himself.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been led on, lied to, or just outright ghosted?
I love that opening. You've ever been led on, lied to, or maybe I would have added gaslit, but
it's a game that needs no introduction. Unfortunately, it's getting one. Because I'm sure most people watching this video were probably still in diapers when the game started development in 2000.
2008! This game is that fucking old.
Odyssey
Oh my god.
less of a game, more like a 20-year-old psyop to make people think there's a game.
God, it's not 20-year-olds. It's not 20 years old yet, but it's getting there. It's fucking getting there.
We'll get into that.
I've heard horror stories about Homestuck fans. I've known Homestuck fans, and you know, back then they were pretty benign, at least the ones I knew. But thinking about it now, I wouldn't be surprised if they got into some weird shit.
It originally started out as
This is every stream. How do I do that?
For free, and stayed in that form.
Prove it. Source. When did that happen?
For about.
Oh my god, I remember this old footage. Yeah, when it was like more simple, like kind of going more for like the Mother 3 look.
12 years until 2020, where it rebranded as a totally original game project. This was announced with a beautiful trailer, showing off new features and, you know, kind of more of the game's story.
A more like in-depth battle system, beautiful sprites, animations in the battles, like it looks so good. It's all a lie. Those Homestuck girls are worth it though. Are they?
Since then,
are you talking about like the girls in the show or like in the book? Homestuck's weird. It's like a weird book visual novel thing. But are you talking about the characters in the game / show / whatever? Are you talking about like Homestuck girls who like, you know, real life girls who are into it? Because I don't know that. What do they say about sticking your dick in crazy?
in the past 6 years,
And don't do it.
Nothing. Absolute radio silence. No, I want to be clear. I don't have a problem with the game not being released yet. Developers have clearly stated it'll be out when it's out. You know, it'll be out when it's ready. My critiques with
When it's ready.
why and how it's managed, it's kind of like Israel and the red heifer cows, where they keep teasing that something's really gonna happen this year, and then nothing happens.
I don't. What are the Israeli red heifer cows? I don't understand what that's related to.
Except the cows have more fuck.
And a day prophecy allegedly fulfilled after first red heifer in 2,000 years is born in Israel. Wait, what? The Templar Institute, a religious organization dedicated to wow, every aspect of the Holy Temple. This guy's religious, so like he puts in like random shit like this, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Only the weakest stray from the hardest path. Okay, you know what? Fair, understandable. That's how hot she is. She's afraid of cows. Why?
And no.
Ashes of the red heifer. They put an article.
I'm not bitter at all. Why do you ask? Anyways, I don't really
That's
have
so
anything
confused.
particularly new to say about Odyssey itself. You can watch these videos on screen that cover its development history much better than I can. Some of them I know aren't totally accurate, but
one particularly uses footage from a fake leak. Yeah, so I guess watch this one. This is the first video I've seen regarding Odyssey. Also, this guy, he put this video out like 2 weeks ago. Has a relatively small account. Like, I mean, it's pretty tiny. 1,000 subscribers. I assume like he had even less than that. And he's already like the premier authority on the history of Odyssey.
to be fair to them, trying to compile an accurate history of this game's development is like trying to decipher Mayan hieroglyphics without a Siamese cat. We have actually got
Is that a thing?
3 different leaks from developers. Maybe that's developers? Current developers? We don't know, and I'll get into that later. We got a leak in 2019 containing art assets and story info, one in 2022 containing engine and game from the Mother 4 era, and one in 2026 from the Odyssey era.
Asked them to sacrifice one in his name, so they blessed them, then they started believing the cow was the one blessing them. That is weird. That sounds like worshipping idols, and isn't that a bad thing?
Containing a prototype of the game. I mean, in lieu of the game where
It has slurs. Come on, I want to see the... I bet it's not that bad. I mean, it's 4chan. I don't know.
I guess it's alright. Who needs to finish a game when you just like ritualistically leaked on
Or the
4chan
story.
for years?
Fair.
The leaks we'll be discussing now had playable prototypes, so the game does exist. The 2022 leak of the Mother 4 era had an entire custom engine.
Okay, so we did have a leak from like 2022. So basically, to sum this part up, is the leaks are kind of like a psyop in a way, because they kind of only come up whenever somebody brings it up, and that's how we get information. Like, basically someone leaks something, and then the developers come in and like clarify, like, oh, this isn't true, we're doing this instead, or we're doing that. And it's basically just them like trying to like damage control, and that's how we get the majority of like information about the game, through leaks and then subsequent damage control. No actual official announcements or official trailers or anything. The last official trailer was the one we just watched. That was the actual trailer, the official capacity of, as far as like, you know, announcements and such going on.
That game had working maps and battles. The game and engine were dated 2015.
Yeah. So like, why are they still worshipping cows?
The 2026 leak had a build of the game made in Game Maker
anyway, whatever.
March 2023, which was less feature complete than the game and engine from 2015, if you can believe it.
It's another version. Yeah, it looks even worse now.
All these leaks, including the 2019 one, which...
Okay, real leaks for a shitty 10-plus-year-old Devil fan game. Rebrand trailer is coming out soon. Was supposed to be finished in late 2017. Game was going to take place long after Mother 3. Final boss is literally the dripping spear from Logo called the Dream Gate, and Suit Guy and Pick related. Magic can't renamed to Garden. The big twist of the game is that everyone is artificial. Blood is green to foreshadow entire human race is extinct. What? Is this true? Kind of funny. Next party members is 5 people. The bad guy, Pick related, will be shown off in trailer. Supposed to trick people into thinking he's a good guy, even though he betrays party later. One of the last scenes in the trailer will be something from the gameplay trailer, but with a twist. No release date, barely any progress on actual game. VHS filter, of course. And Odyssey Under the Moon. Okay, have fun with Vaporwave. Okay, interesting. Also, this was a prediction. Literally a year before the Odyssey trailer came out, they predicted a rebrand trailer, and they were right. Oh my god, 4chan is always right. Why is 4chan always right? Anyway, if a girl's hot enough, she's allowed to be a certain amount of crazy per the hot crazy scale. I guess that's fair.
It just,
How crazy am I allowed to be?
It'll be
for
relevant
Deskia?
later, but it's not relevant now. All of these leaks were
Based on my hotness.
pissed out onto /V.
Audi developers. Yeah, like that seems like their main source of like
4chan's video game
discussing
board,
it.
Undeniably the worst board on 4chan. None of these leaks were particularly inspiring or hopeful.
Oh god.
Were incredibly incomplete on what they had shown in the engine and in the game in general. Even the 2019 leak had shown that they were much further behind than they had, led people to believe. Before we go any further, I want to give a bit of context on the 2015 engine and build. First off, that custom
Which I think this is what we're looking at here.
For Mother 4 by a team member named Dave, who was the main programmer for Mother 4 for a while.
7 hot, so a 5 on crazy scale, maybe. Also, I am way more than a 7. What the fuck are you talking about?
Taking control of the project. And now onto the 2026 leak. In that leak, we were shown a 2023 March build of the game, which was made in Game Maker, which confirms that they had thrown out the custom engine. It's really funny.
I'm clearly a 10.
Common with each other. The 2022 leak and the 2026 leak are both wildly
oh my god,
incomplete
I really don't like these animations.
The released into respective
well,
the current director.
Why does he spin like that? It is so weird.
Sole programmer Pastel. He used to be a regular in Odyssey fan Discord, dropping story hints and lore and hype moments in Aura before he blew his shit schmoove off by deleting his Discord account. Thankfully, before deleting his account, he revealed in painstaking detail what Christian denomination each character belongs to in his video game.
Wait, what? What is Travis's... Wait, he actually, like, confirmed, like, they're religious. Like I said, this guy gets really religious. Okay, so Marrow, which is the purple hair chick, is Orthodox. I did not know that. Orthodox or Orphidian, technically, but in the least observant of the party, too distracted with other things. Okay. 1600 is the Pastel confirmed. What? Okay.
You might ask, why did he delete his account? Well, interestingly, when I mentioned the custom mention, I said that we don't really know what happened to it. We actually had to figure that out.
It's a scale. What?
He never.
No, then I could be a 10 on the crazy then.
Game Maker
if we're using like, if it's like a 1-to-1 ratio, then yeah, I can be a 10.
The only way people figured that out is when someone noticed that in a GIF Pastel had.
Oh, yeah, it's a game. Oh my god, they even have the fucking Yick. The Yick character, that's so good. There's something on Game Maker does. Yeah, they switched the Game Maker, by the way, which is also insane because when I understand the original Mother 4, like as they originally conceptualized it, was actually based on what do you call it? Was based on a custom engine, but they just throw that out the window because reasons, and I guess they wanted like more people to come on, so they wanted to use like a proprietary engine, which is the problem with like every fucking game studio these days. Like they teach everyone, they're not teaching game programmers like in university or anything like that. They're teaching them how to use Unity or Unreal or something to that effect. Like you have basically they're just like churning out developers who could only work on these engines and nothing else, essentially. No problem solving, no creativity, no making of custom engines or anything like that, or like trying to like rework engines. No, we have to use the publicly available tools, and in this case, Game Maker, which is just
It was used in the Game Maker font.
Oh, good thing I am 10 out then.
In response, as you do, totally normally, he stopped talking about the game completely for a few months, and then decided to delete his.
I mean, the Overworld sprites look cute. I'll give him that. Like this little area looks cute. I like it.
Discord account.
I like how Travis walks walks with his leaning backwards like that.
Whenever developer was asked about why he deleted his Discord account, they said,
I know the arrow's kind of bugged.
He's taking a break from social media for the sake of his health. I appreciate the concern.
By the way, if you haven't gathered, Pastel is the lead dev here. He has been the lead dev for at least the past 10 years or so. And he's not very good at his job.
Hey, I'm not judging here, but every interaction I can find is people it's kind of sucking his dick and, talking about his game. I can't really find a single example of harassment. That same developer.
Yeah, which is like another common thread, isn't it? Where there's a bunch of where they love to like play the victim so that they can like hide away and then not do anything and not get the job done. Maybe a 10 who gave free kisses. Oh my god, that's bait. that's fucking bait.
About the leaks, said, I'm disappointed in you guys. I get the wait is hard, but this is playing into a continued and unhealthy obsession.
This is playing to a continued unhealthy obsession. This is harassment as somebody who isn't involved anymore. But that's not true. He's still involved. And he stopped. These assets are more outdated than they lead on. This near stuff. Okay.
This is harassment of someone who isn't involved anymore, and this needs to stop. Those assets are more outdated.
2021, damn.
They sprinkled newer stuff we posted on the server to make it seem more recent. Odyssey has.
I mean, I did. That is true.
Again, I can't really find a clear-cut example of harassment. All I see from kind of that discussion about the
again, like if you need to get
just man, what the fuck is
sympathy,
going on
cry harassment.
It's pressure.
Whether it's true or not.
He couldn't take the pressure and had to
what the fuck
off for his own mental health.
That is terrifying. Also, it's one of those bison steaks. Oh no, it's Angus beef. Never mind.
That's fine. But I wish that was all I had to say about Pastel. But I mean, you can see the length of the video. You know something's coming. Our shoe's gonna drop. And the wording from the developer in that post is
see the burger on screen. I just think of the feet burger.
Stuff we posted on the server.
No, those are for eating. Don't do that.
Has moved on from all those assets. So you're telling me they didn't leak anything new? You told me that all they leaked were old ass assets? Were there no new assets to leak? Man, if the fucking leakers can't even leak real new shit, shit's fucked. The past 6 years have been.
That's a good point. Like, if there's not even anything to leak, and all the leakers can bring up is old stuff, then what progress is being made? Taking the feet burger is for eating. No, I mean yes, but no, don't.
If you're an Odyssey fan, 4 different ETS developers, actually,
I'm gonna have to do the feet thing, aren't I?
One current developer have spoken about their experience developing the project across the Mother 4 era and Odyssey era. Shane Mesa, who was the composer, Doc Shadi, who was a sprite artist.
Is that the guy who made the music? Because again, his stuff was really good. Unfortunate that he's one of these.
Shrinefox, another sprite artist, and Matsis, the current art director. And I want to be honest and transparent, most everything here, except from the quotes from Matsis, is hearsay. Despite that, across all four
These people so active, I
there are
guess.
running themes of mismanagement, miscommunication, and mistreatment of developers. Now, we're going to start off with Shrinefox. We'll just call him Ryan for short, because they're...
Actually, I have seen these before, now I think about it. Yeah, I've seen, like, these, like, if you go to, like, the old Odyssey page, like, back before it was Odyssey, I remember seeing a page that looked exactly like this, that was the, this, red background with the white lettering, and they have, like, little sprites of themselves, of the developers.
Actual username used to be Ryan Shrinefox until they just shortened it to Shrinefox. They were a pixel artist who dropped off the project mid-2020 during its rebrand.
Well,
the reason we're starting out with Ryan and not anyone else, especially the current developer, is because of me. I got to ask Ryan some questions about what it was like working on Oddity Team.
okay.
The picture painted here
Remember the feet water at the con recently? Wait, what? What feet water?
is very vivid and
I haven't heard of that.
and very bleak, but a little lively.
What con?
You were able to discuss what was it like to work for Pastel. It was kind of a cycle. Sometimes we'd go weeks or even months with very little meaningful activity in the server. Then there would be a big push to have weekly meetings and
Unfortunate.
meet some kind of goal, like completing an area or a cutscene meant for an upcoming trailer. Then it'd go back to being sorta dead. The first few times it happened, I wrote off as, well, life is busy and these things happen. But I ended up getting sorta antsy and contacting Pastel for stuff to do. He'd apologize and promise to give me some stuff, and never would. So yeah, most of the time I ever saw anything get done in the server was for meeting the trailer goals. And it seems like everything else got done in DMs with people he trusted the most. What was the rebrand like? Even among the team, the reactions were kind of split. We weren't really brought into the decision, it was kind of just dropped on us all one day. Like, trust me, this is the best thing for the game. And it's like, okay man, I guess so, but damn. And we're gonna get into some of the responses now.
By the way, the whole rebrand thing, like I said, it used to be called Mother 4, and like, and they rebranded to Oddity. Around 2020 was when Nintendo really started picking up and getting really bad with like DMCAing people and you know, ruining fan projects because of that. So I can understand why they did it, but because from this video I'm learning that like a lot of people were not happy with it because they signed on to make a Mother 4, and then out of nowhere they're going to become Oddity now. And some of them they find out because of this trailer. They didn't actually they didn't talk to them, they didn't ask them or anything. They found out through this trailer that, oh, by the way, we're rebranding. That seems to be a common theme, right? With a lot of like studios. Also, this is way too loud. That seems to be a common theme with a lot of studios, isn't it? Where the where devs are finding out that they're losing their jobs, or like big changes are happening because of a Twitter post or like a thing that was released or a video that came out. They didn't get like any sort of prior notification, not even like an email or anything within the office. Just like, oh, by the way, everything is gonna be turned over. Good luck. Girl brought a tub of water to a con, stuck her feet in it, and sold the water in cups outside of the con. What? And the feet juice. I have a technicals videos here. Yeah, this one. I didn't hear about the feet though. That was interesting. Anyway, moving on.
It's just kind of sad that what became of it was isolating the project from the...
I assume that was a con that he went to. No. I can get it myself, but I assume he did mention that he went to a con recently. I assume that's what this is about. When he went there, he was talking about this guy. I saw this video where he like this dude who was dressed up like Sora started 1 month ago. Okay, that's like too far back to really like worry about. I wouldn't worry about it then. So I guess this is a different content.
Group even more. I agree. I felt very blindsided by it, and it seemed like Dave did too, because apparently the trailer was promised to be revealed at the end of the year in a Reddit post or something. And they didn't start working on it until like the last week of the year, so they must have done it in GameMaker so Pastel could prototype it faster. I still have no idea why it wasn't prioritized sooner. And now, statement directly from Ryan.
So like they're working on the game with trailers being done last minute prep. What's the word? Procrastinating the entire time, which is a pretty good way to describe the whole development of this game. Procrastinating for the better part of 20 years.
From my perspective, I think everyone there.
And I'm like, let me be clear. I'm not blaming like developers like Shrine Fox here, Ryan, whatever the fuck he goes by these days. Because like again, like he said, it seems like there was this weeks upon weeks of this sitting around waiting for a job to do, because like I think this one Shrine Fox's thing was that they were a pixel artist, so like okay, so you need to tell me what to draw, and then they would get weeks and weeks of like no direction whatsoever, you know, like what a director is supposed to be doing. Good thing Square Cow censored the feed. Good. So we don't have that problem.
By the idea of releasing a full actual game.
So there's no temptation to make any feet juice.
We have a few artists.
Was that what it's called? Feet juice. Yeah, that's terrible.
We can't make anything without the direction of Pastel because it's all his idea. And then the last statement, I really wonder who would want to leak it if that trailer was meant to come out this year. I could see Pastel doing it as an undercover thing. And then Ryan's response, in my experience, he only really liked the leaked things to prove his identity on 4chan when countering other leaks. It was a way to damage control.
Yeah, that's basically the whole... That's basically how we got any news regarding Odyssey. Because except for, like, again, like, the once every, like... Again, like, the once every 10-year trailers that came out, the only time we ever got any sort of news was regarding things like, 4chan leaks, and then basically the dev Pastel, the head dev, just wanted to like chase clout on 4chan and prove who he was, so he would post more stuff, and that's how we got more information about the game, which is just so insane.
I don't really have anything to comment on.
Feet burger with 2 large feet cheese with extra eyes. No,
Fuck was done on a whim. There was virtually no scheduling or prioritization.
Yeah, unless I can make money off of that, then maybe.
Was for trailers. That part about Pastel leaking assets on 4chan to prove his identity is true, and what Ryan said is actually mostly.
Oh my god, we're like an hour in already.
Actually, completely correct. As far as I know, he only did that once back in the 2019 leak with a bunch of art assets.
If it works, let's do it.
On the /v, leaked in much the same manner as the prototypes.
So yeah, I think it's been made pretty clear that like the whole process was incredibly unoptimal, I guess is the best way to go about it.
We can say
he was very bad at communicating. He would just like respond in the Discord server, because every fucking game in development, fan game in development or mod has a Discord server now. Which I guess is good for the fans, because so they have something they can like go to and like, oh, we'll know right away, right? Like we'll get an alert if there's any progress whatsoever. But yeah, in the Discord he would just like give thumbs up and shit like that to like as a response. Like that's how you communicate with people. He would only communicate with DMs with like people he trusted, or thumbs ups and different reactions to like messages, and like you don't know what he's talking about.
The Odyssey fan Discord, confidence and kind of, you know, balls to go, yeah, this is kind of fucked up. We don't really see that sober quality in any other current developer. We only see that in accounts from ex-developers and kind of hearsay we've seen around.
So ex-developers are the ones like giving all this stuff. What's happening here? What are we looking at?
According to Matt's, Prism isn't honest. He's put up a very positive facade. And I'm not going to even touch like the mention of Prism's brother. I just don't know what that means. I don't know if
there was like some weird thing regarding one of the brothers of one of the developers. Some free kisses. Why do you want free kisses? Jeez. You have to pay
you
for
should
that.
also feel ashamed for lying to the fans in this Discord.
Yeah,
This
so then they started like having like this drama in the Discord.
is not normal and never was. If you're wondering why this section keeps dragging on, it's because every time I go to start voicing this, the drama fucking keeps going. And I think, oh no, we're not done. Sorry. Prism actually just responded to matches as I'm recording this. Prism, you took issue was the fact your design was being sold. Those are your words and you had a point. So I thought rectifying that would help. I don't think the term line here is appropriate. The logo is a small part of the patch, so it flew under my radar until you pointed it out. After you did, I realized the issue. I didn't take part in designing this patch, nor did I keep it from you. I'm still willing to apologize for this, since it's important.
By the way, the patch they're
Cinematics
talking about
responded.
is
I have never seen
this one, I believe.
Odyssey fan Discord.
This one. So basically, somebody who wasn't even part of the team decided to start selling patches based on one of the logos within the game, which I think this is actually like the logo for like their developer studio or something like that. And they didn't even tell the artist. He just took the logo, made patches about it, based on it, and they started selling it for fans, because I guess Odyssey fans are just that desperate for anything, so they started buying the shit up. And they didn't tell the artist about it, who actually made the logo. So yeah, it just turned into like all this like drama going on. Like, we could go over this, like the entire stream could be dedicated to this if we wanted to, just like everything that went down with the developers. But basically, long story short, shit hit the fan pretty damn hard. The chat is suffering from separation anxiety. I was gone for a day.
Yeah, so this guy used the art director's art without permission, and then the art director only found out in the fan Discord. And then the art director and some other developer had a fight in the general chat, and then they started talking about some developer's brother for some reason. None of this is logical. None of this made sense.
I mean, I can understand why it doesn't make sense. It's because like we're getting all this news like bits and pieces. Because again, like this whole thing has been. I just realized, look at that. That is a fox man, furry, maybe a woman, and her ass is out. What am I looking at here? What? Skunk fuckers rehabilitation. Are you sexually aroused by pictures of animals with human genitalia? What the fuck? Do you have difficulty relating to humans or the opposite sex? Does your hamster run when he sees you coming? Is this like furry rehab? Skunk fuckers rehab can help you. We offer assistance in the following: reality training, hairball removal, gender relation counseling, spray and neuter clinic, basic animal anatomy, species abuse recovery program. We can give you a life. 1989. Skunk Fuckers Rehab Inc., a non-profit organization. Just like, what? No. Why? I'm not a furry. So they start lying, basically, and like that's just like one thing we know about.
And I kind of neglected this. I'm just gonna kind of clue you in.
God damn it. Relating to humans of the opposite sex. So therefore I fuck male furries.
All the developers have, in some capacity, defended Pastel. Actually, only two of them have. Ryan and Pick, or Prism. Two of them have kind of defended this guy, and it's really interesting. And the defense is always the same. So, Pastel's really
interesting.
Cool. Let's just read out what Pick says. Bro really does have a very specific flavor to his writing that has its own charm. It's one of the reasons that I believe in the project. And then from Ryan, same. I really liked his ideas, and he fostered a cool, collaborative atmosphere during the periods.
Is Shrine Fox the furry that they're talking about? Basically, I'll let him finish.
We're all actually around the work together. Lol. Okay, imagine this. You're a wage slave in the wage cage. Your manager only comes on Mondays, sometimes, maybe? Okay, that's fine, at least he doesn't get in your way. Except, on every project you work on, or maybe just the one, everything you do needs his explicit approval. And if he comes in, God forbid, on a Monday, and your work isn't perfect...
So let's sum it up a little better. So basically, the people who are still like with the project and are still like in belief of it, they're doing it basically because they like Pastel, the director and the chief programmer, whatever. It basically is coming down to like, because he's cool and because they like his ideas, they're willing to put up with his bullshit. And the bullshit amounts to like, he only comes in every now and then. You only hear from him after weeks and weeks of like radio silence. And then he'll give you a task, and then you'll work on that for like the next like week or so. And then when he eventually shows up again, he'll look at your work and he'll be like, "Oh, I don't like that. Start over again." That's basically how it is to work with this guy. But they're okay with it because he's cool, because they like his ideas. It just sounds like that typical like office politics of like, if you're charismatic and you're cool and your coworkers like you can basically get away with anything. Like, oh, like you don't actually contribute to the work, or oh, you're a bad leader and yada yada. But you make really cool but it's really fun to talk to you about like office drama. So therefore, like, I'm okay with having you here, even though you probably shouldn't have this position, even though you probably should be doing anything but this. But you know, I need you around so I can talk about, you know, stupid bullshit. That's basically why they have him there. It's that he's in the leadership position, like the leader. Whatever first, you know, is one of the most annoying people that for some reason always hate anime. I don't know what to tell you about that.
I'll just scrap it and tell you to restart. Okay.
And yeah, he did. Yeah, I love all these like Odyssey memes.
So you have that.
Did he make these, or like? Whoa, what was that?
Restart. Okay. So you have that image.
What? Wait, that's Charlie Kirk. This has to be AI. This isn't real. Wait, what? Doxo. Doxio. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm so confused. I'm scared.
Now imagine.
I think you're just putting in random
really
memes.
Cool, like, he's got really cool ideas, and he's got a really good writer. And did I mention his ideas? He's got really good ideas. Oh, and he doesn't have a team group chat for people to kind of, you know, coordinate. And
yeah, like they're doing this all online. They don't have actually any they don't have any actual like they're not in person, right? Like, these are all people from like around the country, maybe around the world, like working together. Like, it's a fan game, right? You know, they're working from home, right? In their spare time to do this. And they have a Discord, they just don't use it unless it's like for very specific conversations, one-on-one conversations. But no such thing as like a group chat is basically being used. Try to correct me, stuff is disgusting. I mean, some of them are funny, then I'm okay with it. But like when some of them get into like really like, you know, like violent and like just mean spirited, like that's fucked up. Like that one I saw, that was kind of funny. I'll be real. I don't know. He looked happy. Like, let him go have fun at an anime convention.
When you get to go get coffee, he'll just pull you aside like he's about to molest you.
Work an Oddity game. What the fuck? Again, I remind you, I don't watch these videos. I listen to them. So all this fever dream stuff, it's hitting me. It's hitting me too.
It's really cool ideas. Also, like I said, you really can't do anything without his direct supervision. And again, he only delivers that to you when he pulls you aside at the coffee machine. Is it obvious? Is it painfully fucking
why this game is not out yet?
Obvious how draining and bullshit it'd be to work with a guy like this?
Oh yeah, that too, I guess.
How talented or charming or nice he is, he's constantly fucking you over repeatedly. Oh, he's such a good writer. Then he should go write a fucking book instead of mismanaging a project for years. I've been really careful not to.
Then you should be like the lead writer, and like they should have like another overall director.
Really, I don't know Pastel. I've never spoken to the guy, but seeing everything that surrounds him, damn, fucking damn. Maybe he's a great guy who I invite to my angelic smoke circle. Maybe he had really good ideas on how to hit that shit.
Is that from Yick?
So what? The game's never coming out. It's in a constant cycle of reset development. Dark director.
So yeah, that's basically just like why this game has been stuck, or like part of the reason why it's been stuck for like the past close to 20 years. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. God damn it. I didn't realize that. Let's keep
This
going.
one is called The Soft Cancellation of Oddity.
Like the game is okay. Like let's make it clear. Like the game is not canceled. It is still. I'll give a like to the fucking trailer. Sure, why not? The game is still technically in development, but well. Oh, I gotta see this one. Yo, where's this from? It could be from the. It could be from like the actual Odyssey game. Because again, like they finished all their music back in like 2010. It's out there. I'm pretty sure it's still under SoundCloud, whether that's being used or not.
I wanted to make another video essay because I found the first one really fun to make. A lot of it isn't very good, I will admit, specifically my voiceover. I've never really read a script.
Yeah, I did notice. Like, it wasn't that bad when I was listening to it. But, like, for you guys, I felt the need to turn on subtitles for you to understand, like, and, like, hear him a little more clearly. Also, here you go, TOA. There you go. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. No free kisses. Enjoy. Anyway.
So you can kind of hear me stutter and mumble a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting a little better about that.
Always had problems
By the way,
with,
guys,
and
do I have like a
appreciate all the
problem with
feedback
enunciating or anything like
was
that? I try to
basically
like
in a
speak
single
clearly,
day
but
during
if I have an
Discord voice
issue,
chat.
let me
I
know.
was trying to channel a lot of the
I'll
cool
try
YouTubers
harder.
I like to watch. Anyway,
I recognize Seth. I don't know these other dudes. And yeah, it was pretty obvious he was like trying to like, you know, channel their style. And now gets there, no free kisses. You probably have a ton of
I
stuff.
hope this one is much
Can we
better.
speak as what does that mean? Am I misspeaking? Am I slurring or something?
But first, I wanted to show you this really cool video I just found.
Welcome new staff. This is from 2012. Oh, it's basically showing us when he joined the project. Spiders, mushroom. There he is. Okay, so that's when he came on board back in 2012. So that's kind of where it all started. I mean, he wasn't the leader. He wasn't like the lead creator at the time. But that's where he came in. And he's still there. And as far as we're aware, he's still like the head developer, the director. Oh yeah, the winter 2014 meme. Again, I remember when I saw this. Like again, 2012-ish, somewhere around that time. And they had like the mother. Okay, let me see if it's still up actually. I wanna see. But okay, it's got Oddity now. Is it still up? Oh my god, it's still up! Oh no. These it looks so it looks so good. The SoundCloud playlist is gone. Oh no. No. What happened to their sound? What the fuck? Did they lose the rights to it? Did the devs like leave? Not speaking properly. Like are you saying that there actually is something wrong? That's what I'm asking. Oh my god. Chris Gaslight. I hate you guys so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Soundtrack. I gotta find the soundtrack. Is it still exist? Game soundtrack. Cause like the SoundCloud's gone. Where is it? Oddity Games? No. Is this it? I mean, Bandcamp's like the new thing, right? People don't do SoundCloud anymore. That's not it. It's pretty good. Let me see. Mother for music. Oh my god, it's from like 2017. Okay, so like there is a collection of the sound of the music still available. Yeah, Shane Mesa, that was the guy. I'm finding this because like I really liked this music back then. Again, see, like they finished everything. They basically have a full soundtrack already. It fits the mother theme, the mother feel so well too. Damn. I remember there was like one like jazzy theme that I really liked. No. No. Like it's all good, but where's the one I'm thinking of? Nah. Okay. Is this it? Oh, so you guys are terrible. Yo! Rage Against the Machine, oh my god. But it's really good. I might keep this. I might keep this playlist just for me. This is just for me now. Even though it's for a game that's never coming out. Heck, I don't even know if these songs are gonna... Okay, let's pretend. Let's pretend Oddity is still in the works right now. And the game isn't canceled. Because again, this is just like a fan video. Oddity is not officially canceled. This is just him being... Fascistas. Like, he's just joking. But let's pretend like everything's going fine. I don't even know if this music is like legally they're allowed to use it in the new game. And this is all just this is gonna be thrown out the window and like they basically have to redo all the music all over again. So all these really awesome soundtracks, they just basically have to get rid of it all. This is anyway, I guess. Yeah, I do. Oh my god. Enemigo Calentado. Okay, somebody was listening to the Gerudo Valley theme when they came up with this. Because this is literally just... Oh, sorry, give me the mic. This is so good. Jeez. Keeping that one. Yeah. Liberty Vegas, interesting. We'll check back in there 10 years. Yeah, when I'm already dead. Oh my god. But yeah, like, they don't have the soundtrack anymore. It's all gone. -5 is it, Mikekin? I'm sorry, Mikekin! Butter for... Oh my god. I can't believe they still have the site up and everything. And I'm just so sad that this link to the SoundCloud just doesn't work anymore. It was on this thing. Like, it was right there. This is where I found that jazzy theme, and I really, really liked it. And it's not here anymore. It's gone. I'm so mad about it. Contacts. Yeah, let's contact them, guys. Let's see. We should go call them right now. Does it Twitter even work? Does this even lead anywhere? Okay, 1970X. God, this game's gonna come out in 2070X at this rate. Oh my god. Rebranded. It has moved to Oddity RPG. Okay, so they have a fucking... Okay, the page is still up. What's the last thing they posted? 2020. That was the last thing they did. Oh, I guess they reposted this stuff from like 2024. Star clusters. I don't know what this is. Congratulations. Here's a cool game. The last time they posted anything was 2 years ago, 2024. I gotta follow them. That's right. Anyway, I remember this. I remember Winter 2014. This is why this is a meme. Because it was the first time they gave us like a concrete release window. And then it came and went. Winter 2014 is like is one of the biggest memes in the Mother 4 Oddity community. It's one of the biggest memes in like Mother, period. It's such a bold-faced lie. Oh my god. At them on Twitter. Ask them for the jazz music. Should I? I kinda attempted to now. Let me see. Oddity RPG. Actually, I do have a legitimate question I want to ask them. Let me see if I can do it. There's Odyssey. Back in 2012-ish. Guys had a SoundCloud collection of all the games songs. Is there a way to find them now? Is there a official way? Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see, that collection. Is there an official way to listen to them now? I'm doing it. I fucking do it. Add them. Let's see what happens. They're not gonna respond, but could you imagine, though? Could you imagine? Anyway. Do it. Worst case, they respond in 10 years. Oh my god. I'm sorry my keyboard is so clicky. 2015. Oh my god. It's getting worse. I want to read all these. Hold on.
By other developers.
Oh wait, that's the wrong video. Wrong video. We're aiming for June 2015, guys. Available in 2015. Mother 4 release has been postponed into 2015. Here's, oh my god, I'm having like war flashbacks. I hope this doesn't happen to. Oh my god, I hope this doesn't happen to Sky Oblivion now. It was supposed to come out the end of last year. It's been 6 months. We're not looking to repeat we're not looking to repeat past disappointments one way or another, even if there's a few things left to do. We're rebranding this year. Those are nice. I mean, okay, at least you guys enjoy it. Nesta Sayuv. Hi, so is the rebrand trailer still coming this year, or... Yes, this month. When was that posted? Earlier this year you said the rebrand trailer is coming out in 2019, but the year is coming to a close. Is everything okay? Sure is! Oh, thank god. There's a couple more things to do. I'm sorry, it won't be tonight. The latest I could possibly see this going is Thursday. Times Square is the only one. Is it the only one dropping the ball? Yay! So I'm guessing he was in charge of like the what do you call it? He was in charge of trailers too. Oh my god! Where was this? Is this from Game Informer? Where is this from? Did it get... Oh my god, did Oddity have a Game Informer page? No, let me see. I gotta look this up. Did Oddity appear in a magazine? It was 6 years ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. Game Informer's dead. It's been dead. When did Game Informer die? Like 3 years ago? Something like that? Oh my god. This charges for the game already? Also, what month is that issue for? Oh my god. I used to be subscribed to Game Informer. Oh my god, that's supposed to share, but a welcome one. Wait, is Oddity? Oh my god, Oddity has a subreddit.
What happened? Where's the fucking game? What happened? Where's the fucking game?
Oh no. Nice.
Well, there's no game here. What happened? Did the programmers pass out?
Did they pass away? What's happening? Oh my god. Max has announced his departure from the Oddity development team. Everybody, everything is dying. Oh yeah, I think this video actually goes over that. This is great. I feel like anyone who's still in this subreddit is just I don't know. They're in like some self-help group and they need it. In our dreams, maybe one day, buddy. You know, I appreciate the passion. Like, there's still people posting. Like, there's stuff from this month. Oh yeah, go play Dreamtone. I need to play this demo. It looks really good. I might play it after the stream, actually. I'm kind of in the mood now. Little fan art I made. Dude, what'd you make of? You turned this firehead dude. You made him a fucking womanizer. Damn. Oh my god. This is so good. Man. Again, I appreciate the passion. I appreciate it. But oh my god, they are deluding themselves and it's so sad. What do you mean, the dream car? What should I play that instead? Should I play the Dreamcore demo on stream? And we can go over. Let's just make this an Oddity stream. How about that? We just talk about Oddity and things that like are replacing Oddity.
Also, in my last video, I made the joke that a lot of you were still in diapers when the game first started development back in 2008. I can now prove it.
Yeah, like 17% of the people here, like, oh my god,
Nearly
anime drama.
17% of you people weren't even born yet when this
Children aren't people.
game first.
Version Z. Yeah, 96. God, they keep changing it. I keep seeing millennials and Generation Z, the dates keep getting mixed up.
Started development. A good chunk of you people probably shouldn't have internet access. But God bless you, because the internet has probably already ruined you. So just for context, if you didn't watch the last video, I won't shame you, but I should.
I mean, another Demolition Day. Ah, okay, sure.
And even the composer of the original game, Mother 4.
Only have like 2 demos though.
And mistreatment from the game's director, Pastel.
Anyway, let's keep going then.
As well, I covered that the art director discovered that a collaborator was selling his design without his permission. This led to a
that's the guy who left
between the art director and a different senior member of the project in the public.
He's like flashing memes since
TLDR, the director Pastel is a perfectionist. Development has been restarted multiple times for no reason. The 2020 Odyssey trailer is mostly smoke and mirrors, and it's not representative of any real gameplay. The 2014 Mother 4 trailer is also the same way. Neither of them were representative of real gameplay.
I remember seeing that.
Also the same way.
I remember seeing that. This scene, I saw that again. 2014. Oh my god, time is forever marching forward. We're all going to die. I remember seeing this as a kid, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's the coolest shit ever! That's so mysterious and cool. Like, have a cool, mysterious like monolith. Like that's how you make that's how you inspire mystery and like anticipation and wanderlust for your upcoming title." God, 14, like 2014. Jesus fucking Christ.
Of real gameplay, yet they were passed off as such. And finally,
come down, Hag Manui hasn't hit menopause.
Shows that multiple assets from the 2020 trailer
make it happen tomorrow. You don't know.
Redrawn, and it has none of the gameplay mechanics from the 2020 build. I know if you've been like waiting for Odyssey for like 20 years, That's like really
Thankfully, I wasn't there in 2008. Again, I didn't hear about Oddity until like around 2010, 2011-ish, somewhere around that time.
quite delightful news. Like, you hear that shit and you're like, woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Anyways.
But yeah, way more time has passed between me not knowing about Odyssey and the actual time of release to me finding out about it.
Boys, Moses just got back from the mountaintop. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, he's gone.
Fuck. I think I'll be walking away after a tiresome search to keep that group accountable and logical. Part of it is slightly ambiguous.
So credit for Oddity and this Zitter Bild, weirdly enough. Gavin Tana. Let's go go peeking on this guy.
But given recent events, I think we can be sure that if Maxis isn't gone from the team entirely, he's at least not going to be working on it in the same capacity. Either way, I really do think this is like the metaphorical death heel of Oddity. This is how it's going externally.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine what's going on internally. And everything we know about the game's development cycle has been like one major red flag. If you're like a budding game developer or director, whatever, right? This should be like one of those underwater cave scuba diving signs that tell you to go back. Like, you know the ones. The signs guys with like a stable family, a career, a dog, look at it and they say,
I'm stronger, I'm smarter.
Yo, become a statistic one day, bro. She used to become a good one. Oh.
I'm better. I am better.
Anyways, if Maxis is gone, then without an art director, I don't think
Let me see if this guy's still active. This video was like 5 days ago, so let's see like if his bio has changed at Nexus. Can't spell. Did I spell it?
This is gone.
Oh, double X. See, where is he? Where's the dude? 2019. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, it still says he's an Oddity dev. Working on Oddity. Yeah, here's the post. Came out like about 2 weeks ago ish. He's still very passionate about like Mother. Like, to be fair, again, like I said, the Mother fan base is super passionate. They love this game, which is why I need to play it. But yeah, this is their most dangerous mission yet. Bring out the 12-year-old. Which one? Oh, okay. I mean, like, just because he had this bad experience, I don't think he's gonna stop loving the Mother series. You know, we still have 1, 2, and 3. Like, they're still amazing games. But this must have been rough, you know. You had an opportunity to work on like the spiritual successor to Mother 4, to Mother 3, and then nothing. Oh, Encore's still working. Oh yeah, from what I understand, Encore is a fan project to remake Mother 1. Yeah, Mother 1. Basically it's like Mother Beginnings, or Earthbound Beginnings, but in like the style of like Earthbound, the one on the SNES, which looks really cool actually. Because like even Earthbound Beginnings still looks like an NES game, so looks really good. Actually, probably closer to like Mother 3, I guess, in style. So, really good. Add him for the art. The chassis. No, he's their lead designer in terms of like art assets. He doesn't do anything regarding music.
I don't think Oddity will
I
ever
want to follow
be
him though.
finished. Before this whole debacle, you could maybe argue.
Okay, now this rainbow is a little concerning. But I'm gonna follow it anyway, and hopefully this project will turn out okay. Because it looks pretty good, all things considered. You for 10k downloads. Oh, that's super cute. And you can tell that this is Mother 1 because this is Nintendo, and that's not Jeff. That is Roy, I think his name is. Like a lot of the characters are like pretty like copy and paste parallels to the ones in Earthbound, which are probably more iconic. But Jeff's parallel, he has like white hair instead of Jeff's like blonde hair. Anyway,
That maybe someday it come out.
I've been watching a lot of Mother
with
stuff
this new
recently. I'm
information,
kind of in the
It's over.
I'm kind of like
And given the
autistically
manner in
obsessed
which
with it right
Matsu
now.
seems to be leaving the team, I wouldn't be surprised if he had his work removed from the project.
By the way, this is from the intro of the game, and it's so well done. And it's a lie. It doesn't do anything for you. There's
As
no
the
game
art
attached to
director,
it.
Matsus is responsible for a lot of the stylization and beautiful pixel art you see. He dedicated nearly 20 years of his life to this game, and it shows.
Oh my god, this guy's been working on this shit for nearly 20 years. So he was like one of the first guys. He must have been like one of the earliest developers on this game, who might have been here since day one of back in 2008.
It would take a miracle, no, a blessing, to find someone even half as
So if he's not officially on the team anymore, they basically have to do like all their art direction from the ground up, unless they get like his express permission to keep using his art. To be fair, they're not making money off of it. That was never the point, even though they did those weird patches that were never supposed to be sold.
competent and talented as him. Not to mention, replacing all of his work with
How long did it take to make the first 3? I think the first 3 came out in the time that it's taken to not finish Mother 4 / Odyssey. I think the first, let's see, Mother 3 released in 2026. Mother 1 released in 1989. So let's do a little bit of math here. I'm just gonna pull out a calculator. 1989. 17 years. In the time it took to finish the first 3 games, they haven't even finished this game. It's Elder Scrolls all over. It's Elder Scrolls 6 all over again. And now to be fair, at least this is a fan game, you know, like they're this is just like passionate fans who are doing it like in their spare time. They probably have jobs and families. I imagine when they started this project, they were like in their like late teens, early 20s, and they definitely have gotten more busier as time has gone on. That being said, nearly 20 fucking years. Like they're short like 2 years. Like in 2 years, this project will be 20 years old. By 2028, this project will be 20 years old. This project is already, I think it's just about, let me like do like the actual, hold on. Yeah, this project is already old enough to drink. It's old enough to go join the army. It's old enough to have sex. This project is old. Is an adult. It's at least it's about 18 years old already. And in that same time, Nintendo released 3 games. And like, also keep in mind, Mother 3 was infamously in development hell for like a few years. Like, if you didn't know, Mother 3 was originally going to be on the Nintendo 64. The lost project of Mother 64, which I still wish somebody would come up and like remake that. That would be really cool, and like make it like a proper cartridge that you can like play on a proper 64 and everything. Like, Mother 3 was in development hell for a long fucking time. Even accounting for that time, Mother 4 is way worse. Oh my god. It's Elder Scrolls but worse. I mean, again, Elder Scrolls is an actual, like, Elder Scrolls is worse. Let's be real. Elder Scrolls is worse because that is a multi-million dollar, hundreds of millions of dollars are probably being poured into that game, and it was announced like nearly 10 years ago. This is a fan project that's basically being made for free. Like realistically, next to no money has been put into this project, Mother Odyssey. That being said, 20 fucking years. We're getting up there. 18 years minimum. This project is already old enough to drink, drive, get a tattoo, have sex, and go into the army. I mean, technically, it's not old enough to drink. It's 21, but it's old enough to have sex and join the army. So that's not good. And this guy has basically been working on it since then, and he's gone. He's gone now. That's so fucking funny. I mean, it has to be funny because if it wasn't, it'd be fucking heartbreaking. I think I have Earthbound. Never played it before though. You should. So should I. I should probably play it. I'm literally this meme. I'm literally this meme. This is literally me. Oh wait, that's not the one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, he was sort of found fan excited to play it for the first time. That's the original meme. Yeah, that's literally me. I have not. I played Mother 3. I think I have played Mother or Earthbound as well. I've never touched beginnings. I really should, but I've never beaten them. Because I'm a fucking asshole, I guess.
Anyway,
so I don't have to follow Benuya on all socials.
You
technically, yeah. Even the bad ones.
Basically canceled.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Oddity, Mother 4. You should follow me on my Twitter. All these other shit.
The developers have been more transparent about the game's development. I can leverage a lot of shit at Pastel, but at what point is this a group responsibility? The other audience.
What the fuck am I looking at here? Collective guilt, debt attributed to a country or people for perpetrating atrocity. Oh, it's a German word? Of course it's a German word. So what he's saying is that this atrocity is squarely on the Oddity team.
Developers could have dethroned him, or at least moved on without him. It's heartbreaking to know that a lot of cool ideas and assets are probably never going to see the light of day because of how secretive Pastel is.
Yeah, that's like also like I think legally they wouldn't have an issue because again, it's a free fan project. Everything's working for their own, working basically on their own. Free time for free. But there is a level of validity to like saying that the artist owns the art asset. So our boy, what was his name? I missed it. Over here. Yeah, McMaxis. Like he could technically demand those assets at the very least get leaked or like put out there for everyone to at least look at, because like it seems like he made the vast majority of them.
One more nail for Oddity's coffin. So last time I mentioned all those developer accounts, right? But those were kind of old. They were aged at least. However, a developer from Oddity, a active developer, saw my video and commented on it. So let's just read his message here. This makes me very sad.
Yeah, so like an ex-developer, it sees. I'm really. Oh, they're still on the team. Okay, interesting. Relatively new to the team, and in the 4-ish years I've been an artist for Oddity, I may have drawn 6 pieces of concept art and 2 assets in total. I haven't been given a task for the project in about 2 years now. Oh my god, this just tells you how bad this is. Like you're not given anything to do. Production is as stagnant as stagnant can be, and I really feel for Max's. I'm frustrated, so I can't imagine how he feels having put almost 20 years into this. I don't mean to put anyone on blast, and I don't want to be a doomer. There's still a spark of hope in my heart, but as an insider, I want to manage the expectations. It's grim. Like I said, oh god, no, it's a sad dog.
And how he feels, and I want the man being a dead horse. It's grim. I mean, it's just being a dead horse, right? Like, I have nothing new to say about Oddity. Every developer has basically come out from over 4 or from the Oddity era and said, yeah, it's grim, it's over. I mean, at least we have confirmation that nothing has changed. Those developer accounts of development
so yeah, basically everything that first video, again, I encourage you to go watch this video and follow Urban. He's pretty cool. I didn't know about him until this debacle and this retrospective of all this stuff that's going on, but he's pretty good. He's got some talent.
10 years ago are still true. They're still.
So yeah, so basically everything is shit everything that happened here is still very much the case. Everything is still It's still rotting.
like accurate to how development's actually going. I mean, I guess
First topic, let's go.
No, as a thought experiment.
Also,
I was
we're
thinking
we're
to
not 2
myself,
hours yet.
how can they
We're gonna
come
get there.
back from this? What would I do if I was Pastel? Kind of like how Mark Wahlberg was moving in that one interview. You know the one where he's like,
Being scheduled to be one of the planes that crashed into the world. Wait, what? If I was on that plane with my kids, it wouldn't have went down like it did. There would have been a lot of blood in the first class cabin than me saying, okay, we're going to land somewhere safe, don't worry.
oh, if I was on the 9/11 plane, it wouldn't have gone down like it did. There'd be a lot of blood. I would have landed the plane. I would have been a fucking hero. Anyways, I've come to the conclusion that it
I did not know that Matt Wahlberg was scheduled to be on one of the 9/11. And of course he thinks that he could have like saved it.
be really hard.
I mean, I guess like we all think that we would have stopped it. I mean, one of the planes, there was like a third plane, I believe, that was set to like hit the Pentagon, I believe. And those passengers actually did rise up and they did successfully beat back the terrorists and crash somewhere else. I don't think they survived, but they're heroes, I will say that.
They'd have to make an effort to communicate and answer 6 key questions. First,
What?
why are the leaked builds from 2023 lacking the content from the 2020 trailer? Second, why was Matt's teasing news in 2022 only for nothing to happen?
Yeah, so clearly like there's some really bad miscommunication going on here between like why would he say this if they weren't gonna like announce anything?
Why has it taken 6 years for any news?
Oh yeah, by the way, we did look at the page for Odyssey. It's just that one video and a link to their X, and that's it. I think the last time they updated this page was when they turned it to an X, because between the time that this trailer came out and today, Elon bought Twitter and rebranded it as X. That's the one thing I think they did to this page in the past 6 years. They turned that little bird into an X instead. In 6 fucking years, that's all they did to their YouTube page.
To release? Why have there been numerous development resets?
One did hit the Pentagon. There were 4 planes. Oh, well, I didn't know that. It's like I was like the tiniest of babies then. I don't know what was going on.
Why was Pastel so cagey about the engine switch? And the last one, is there a real game at all? But I can't see any of the Odyssey developers actually answering these questions.
I need to rewatch Smiling Friends. Or like actually watch it. I want to see the first episode.
Because given their behavior, what would actually happen is that Prism would drop in to go, it's trucking along just fine now, don't you worry, say it's all fine. Because to Prism, the answer to any reasonable question is shut the fuck up and stop talking, wrapped in a very pleasant and courteous gag. But gag nonetheless, however. It's kind of like when God was talking to Job and told him...
Oh yeah, he has a lot of like religious references, which is kind of funny and kind of good, I guess. He's a man of God. I appreciate it. No more new seasons. Yeah, I know. I know it was canceled a while back. I heard about that, but I still want to experience it because like the first episode was so good, and I think that's the only one that you can like see for free on like adultswim.com.
Bloody cut honest. Anybody know who you are? Who are you? Who are you? Sucker!
Also, really quickly, I wanted to touch on Prism. In my last video, I sort of portrayed him as a tone deaf and a liar. I still think the former's partly true, at the very least, but...
It's so fucking weird to talk about the origin of your profile picture while a different dev is having an episode at the same time. Well, what's happening?
A liar. I still think the former's...
Let's see. Pick, what's the deal with the little gnome marionette in your profile pic? It's from a park named That. Ah, that's nice. When I have Nitro, my banner is a sculpture from... That's quite nice. Not my... This fellow, it...
partly true, at the very least.
With the origin of your profile... Well, a different dev is having an episode at the same time. I assume they're talking about the Pastel, like basically going offline.
But portraying him as a liar might be kind of a stretch. And looking back on him now, he's just trying to keep the peace, and whether or not that's respectable is for you to decide. I've started
Pretty
a Discord
technically.
server
Yeah,
to
that's
debate
true.
audience and info
I might
about
look into that
Odyssey and
later.
Lover 4 in light of the cancellation. I'm also working on a stripped-down battle simulator. If either of those, especially the archive, is of any interest to you, the link to the Discord server is in the description.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So like you can play what's available of Oddity on this guy's server. Cool.
Also,
Might look
I
at that.
feel the need to be honest. I don't think a fan remake of Odyssey or Mother 4 is possible. Counting or not counting Mother 4's development time.
Was
Odyssey
that
had
who I
pro-
thought it was? Man, there's a lot of
project
interesting
so
memes.
vast that its development could practically be a book. It has surpassed Duke Nukem Forever in
Yeah, Duke Nukem took only 14 years. That's baby. That's baby time about Oddity.
terms of
Oh my
development
God.
time.
18. We did the math. 18 years since the official start date, which was like 2008. If we're using that as a start date.
We have to ask, what even is this? What is Oddity? What is Mother 4? Is it like Mother 4 from like 2010 when Chassis used to direct it? Is it Mother 4 back when Zephyrs used to direct it? Is Mother 4 back when Pastel?
Like, I get what he's saying. Like, Mother 4 is really different. Like, if the... Oh, God. The only way we can have, like, a continuation of Mother 4 would be if there was, like, some kind of script that they all share. But that's not true. That can't be the case. I don't think there was ever a finished script. And if there is, I don't know who even has it. Maybe Pastel? Or maybe it was just, like, a series of ideas and, like, major events that they all wanted to put together, but they never actually, like, confirmed or decided on for sure. So I don't know. But he is right. Like, what is Mother 4? Like, they're probably like basically there's been several generations of teams working on this project, and they're all different. I think we're technically still in the Oddity era, but it's different from it's probably very different from what was thought of back in 2008, and then like the time between there to like when I found it, and the time between I found it and eventually got renamed Oddity, and there probably was a bunch of other interpretations there. So like there isn't really a like a definitive Mother 4. That being said, I think the definitive one would be the one that gets fucking finished. If that even happens. So I don't know.
Used to direct it? Is it Oddity or is from the have nothing game they saw when they were 12? In the minds of the era,
Also, it's such an old game. It had this style of like of YouTube videos where people were like a blank colored background with like neutral fonted lettering in the video.
Pastel era, we have nothing.
This is how it was originally pitched as like a movie maker video.
We don't have a game. In the minds of many, Mother 4 is that cool game they saw when they were 12. Is a
They had
cool
gameplay
GIF
though, or like
of
gameplay
beautiful screenshot,
looking.
but it's not a real game. And Oddity is the same way. It's a fantasy of what could be a real game, but it will never be a real game. There's a pizza place within walking slice where Aniston is. There's something interesting, and it's gone now. I don't know why. I mean, I can only guess. Maybe it's because I know too much about the game now. Maybe some things are best left unattainable. Stone waters are sweet, but bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Maybe I
Fire
just
found on the
never
Wii
know.
U.
I think even if you got together the entire development team from a previous era, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. But like, to be fair, we don't really have an idea what Mother is. Mother 4 is. Like, I get what he's saying. Like, it wouldn't feel like it's the same thing. But at the same time, like, there isn't really a proper Mother 4. So I don't know. I don't think he'd be like against it if, like, say tomorrow they got their act together and they release a demo, and you can play the demo. Like, it's available. You can play it. You can see what they're going for, and like even here's like a little synopsis of like what we're doing with the script and what's the story about and all that. whether I think people would still want that. Just the mystique alone would sell. Like, would it be Mother 4 as it was originally conceptualized? Probably not, but it would be Mother 4 by the simple fact that it's actually done and is available, you know? So
It has its own spark, its own light, localized to the exact period it took place in.
And again, I like the look of Oddity. Like, I like this better than or like I like this better than the older style, which was no. Where is it? Can't even find it.
Secret is pleasant. Maybe I'll just never know. It work even if you say that secret is things are
Find like
gone
another
now.
yeah, something like this.
I don't know why. I mean, I can only guess. Maybe it's because
because like this is like a style more reminiscent of like Mother 3, which is like fine, like I like it, but I like that they were kind of going into like this newer style here, where it was like Mother 3 evolved basically, and I like that. It's really good.
probably won't.
So already, like with Oddity, it's not Mother 4, at least not originally designed, because I think the original idea was basically just to do Mother 3, but the next story
Come out. It's probably canceled, like I've said. I don't mind if people keep
again not officially canceled, but with everything we know,
the hope and the flame alive, but I have to stop because if I look this rationally, it's just bleak. It's grim.
To be fair, I kind of gave up too. Like, I had completely forgot about Oddity and Mother 4 until I saw the first video of this series, and I was like, wait a minute, that thing, I remember that. and then all the memories came back to me. Like I said, like I was on this project, or at least like following this project since as early as like around 2012ish. And it's just nothing's come of it. Except for like some good music, which might be lost. I don't even know.
I want you to go support. It's Matsus. His design.
Oh yeah, let's go follow. God. His design is terrible. I mean, not terrible. It's cute. It's cute. What? I fucking hate Firefox so much. Wait, what? Hold on. What the fuck is this? I can't even go on Twitter now. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now try it. Fucking kidding me? Really? I can't even get on Twitter now. What the fuck? Is Twitter down for you guys? Because it's telling me that like it's because of Firefox. And I disabled strict mode. No? It's tracking protection. I turned off like enhanced tracking and it's still acting up. What the fuck? Twitter open on Brave. I hate Firefox so fucking much. He's getting worse and worse. Jesus Christ. Options. Okay, can I do it now? What the fuck? God, I hate Firefox so fucking much. I turned strict mode off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. I fucking hate Firefox. It is such a piece of shit. I don't want to open up on another browser. That's right. No. So stuff. Brave is nice. I was literally just on Twitter, like just earlier, and now it's like, nah. I don't wanna. Play the video. I was literally just on it. Even in settings to get rid of YouTube shorts. I have Brave on my laptop, but I don't have the time to set up to move everything over to Brave. God, I literally just did that. Please don't play it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna close this browser. Gonna up again. Will it work now? Oh my god. I fucking hate Firefox so fucking much. I wasn't even on strict mode. I was on standard. Too early. I mean, I just can't use Twitter, which is just fucking annoying. And I don't want to... I could... It's making me... I have to sign in on... Yes. Finally, okay. I lost all my tabs, thanks. Thanks fucking... McMax's. Yep, so I can't go to McMax's or whatever. There, I'm following McMax's again, or now. There's my bookmarks. I opened up in Chrome. Of all things, that one worked. Let's see. Wait. Can't show that. That's lewd. There we go. Okay, I found it. Okay, I got that tab open again. I had to reopen everything because I had to reset everything on YouTube. It's fuck me, right? Okay, that one, that one, that one, that one. This one, that one. Okay. Playlist. Over here, piece of shit. Alright, we're gonna do... Okay, I think we're just gonna move on for now, though. Playlist. Thank you. Where are you? Where are you? Music, music, music. Another version of this I can use. Sure, we'll do that one. Okay, that was a pain. God. Again, Firefox is just so fucking bad. Like, it would just randomly break every now and then. It's so fucking annoying. It was saying that, like, I couldn't access, Twitter because apparently that was, strict mode was restricting it. But so I went to go like turn it off. It wasn't even on. So I don't know. It like again. It decides to randomly break. You saw earlier we were on Twitter and we were fine. So I had to like re-log into my. I haven't logged into Chrome in like forever. So I had to do that to get to this point so we can actually like see this part of the story. Anyway, that was annoying. Anyway, we're gonna start like rapid firing things. Anyway, moving forward. Okay, so there was something going on with
By the sheer evil Crunchyroll's put on display in the last
let's just watch this verbatim.
Hours after they announced that the Crunchyroll store will no longer be available to those that do not have the highest tier subscriptions, they shadow removed Black Lagoon and Fate Khalid off their platform, and probably other anime that we're completely unaware of. And I would like to put this in perspective. The only way now you can actually watch, for instance, Black Lagoon is by having the physical disc, the Blu-ray DVD disc of Black Lagoon. So, for instance, if you're someone that wants to support Black Lagoon and be able to watch it, since you can no longer legally watch it on Crunchyroll's platform, for instance, you can see it right here, you cannot actually watch it at all, you would have to pick up the physical disc. Well, obviously, you'll be like, okay, I can fix this problem, I'll just go buy the physical copy.
Yeah, physical media, yeah.
The announcement that Crunchyroll made yesterday, the only way you can access their store is by legitimately paying the highest tier subscription. So this is very fascinating. Literally.
Why is Crunchyroll still a thing? Why has Crunchyroll not been driven off the internet forever? Like, why is it still get away with this bullshit? Is it really like the only way that like fans can legitimately access anime in the West? Because like that is so fucking bullshit. God, I hate Crunchyroll so much. I've hated them since like the very beginning. At least like as early on as like it became aware that they were using the money they were making to finance their stupid pastel like slop anime that nobody watched. I forgot what it was called. Like again, nobody watched that shit. Like I can't even remember what it was called. But ever since then, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. It's happened after what happened to Funimation. You're not wrong. Also, hey Kurakami, hope you're doing good despite this bullshit. And Black Lagoon was like one of those series like I really wanted to watch eventually. Like, I know it's a classic, and I can only imagine why they did it. Like we all know, like Crunchyroll is like ideologically captured. Is it because the chick on the cover is hot? Is that why they got rid of it? Is it too violent? They bought out Funimation, high dives, apps. This website suck. Ugh, fucking hell. When you who said it? Gabe said it. Like when you make purchasing more difficult, and you're paving the way to piracy. And that is exactly what Crunchyroll is doing. It's not feasible. People are not going to want to put up with this anymore. And like piracy is just going to get more and more popular as time goes on. Hulu have mediocre selections. Yep. Entire Funimation library evaporated.
Hours after they decided
fucking Christ.
Shell, the store behind the highest paid subscription, they decide to remove very well-known anime. I'm like,
I guess that makes more sense. Yeah, it's for money.
I cannot be the only one to seize what they're doing here. The absolute greed that this company has is astounding. Like, it actually is astounding that they.
It just keeps getting worse.
Literally, not even.
Okay, so where's like the removal of like physical media happening?
Is up of that. Never heard of something like that. That. Biggest pirates in the modern era.
Yeah, where's the part about killing physical media? Because it sounds like, if anything, this is kind of sorta in favor of physical media. Because now the only way to watch it is to buy the disc. Of course, first you have to like sign up for like the highest tier version of the subscription just to access the store. So you have to pay like what, $100 a month, or not a month, it's probably like a year, just to get the option to buy this bullshit, which is just insane.
I think that it's.
Or it's not piracy issue, it's a service issue. Yes, that's how he said it. Yeah, that's a way more eloquent way of putting it. But you're right. Yeah, that's what's happening here. Like, the service is so fucking bad. You're just gonna be pushing more and more people to just like pirate it. Like, I have never ever bought an anime to watch. Like, I see it. I usually, if it's available, I'll watch it like on Netflix, I guess, or whatever, Hulu and all that. But I've never paid for a subscription for Crunchyroll, and I think I maybe bought like somewhere around here. There's like a volume of like maybe, I don't know, Madoka Magica or something. But that's basically it. Everything else I saw like online or some variant of piracy, and I need to get better at torrenting. Just saying, because like that is gonna be the future. That's how you're gonna have to be able to access this stuff, because like it's not worth it with places like Crunchyroll and all that.
It down, and I think
we taking stuff off the store. Some people are thinking that they're moving away from physical anime. So is that what he said? Does he mention that they're taking stuff off the store itself? Because I did hear about that.
About this tier, and I want to kind of do a little shotgun of information here. For instance, if you're
I mean, it's worth it for like some series, especially like ones that like you're scared are gonna get like censored moving forward. Like, I remember like I panic bought like the Lord of the Rings trilogy because like I knew with like shit like Rings of Power and all that, they're gonna try to like retcon things like Lord of the Rings. So that's why I have physical copies of that.
$10 a month for Crunchyroll,
but
you cannot access the store.
There's other stuff that's like could get to that state. Another series I really need to get like Daria, but this is an anime, but you know, it's worth getting. Buying is annoying, piracy isn't stealing. Exactly. Let's say, hey Moon, hope you're doing good. Like, I imagine piracy within like the next, like, because like, you know, they're cutting, like PlayStation's like cutting off physical media by 2028. I imagine by 2030, piracy is going to be like the biggest it's ever been. And I imagine the vast majority of fans are going to be pirating stuff more than actually buying it. Because like, this is getting ridiculous.
You might be able to look at it, but they'll be like, nah, sorry, you don't.
I'm not sure about Chibi. I watched someone else. I chose the Chiv video because when you like Chibi, I mean I do, but I can believe that they're removing anime from the store too. It's just like this particular scenario is like kind of like counterintuitive to that, you know, because like, you know, they removed an anime and then they made it so that the only way you could like ever watch it legally now is by buying it through them, like physical copies. So in a way that is like promoting the physical, but it's still incredibly scummy.
Don't pay an extra $4 to $5
for the Fallout news. We'll get to that, I promise, right after this.
I said this yesterday, but the equivalent of this is basically like you go into a bookstore, you find a manga, and you're like, oh, I want to get this. You put it to the counter. And then the store clerk, they straight up tell you, oh, you can't buy this manga because you're not you're not a higher tier subscription. You're not paying $15 a month to us to be able to purchase this.
Yeah, that's such a stupid like concept to begin with. I know artists do that, like, and I think it's dumb there too. Like, I know some artists that like, oh, you have to be part of my Patreon so you can get the privilege of commissioning me. So you have to pay like a minimum like, you know, $5-10 a month. And then you can pay me more so I can make you something. Like, which I always thought was really stupid. And then like there's some artists who are even worse. Like Slugbox does this. You have to be part of his Patreon so you can get into a raffle where if you win the raffle, then you have the privilege of paying him money for him to draw what you want to draw, which is just so fucking stupid. It's stupid there. It's stupid here. I'm sorry. I don't fucking care how prevalent or famous of a artist or whatever you are. It's fucking stupid. I know there's like such things like as like Sam's Club and like I think Costco does it too, where you have to be a member to shop there. But at least with like that kind of thing, like you do it up front. It's not like everything, like specific items in the store are for only specific people. Like either you can get this stuff if you're not a member, but you have to be a member to get this stuff. No, if you want to shop there, period, you have to be a member. At least like that kind of makes sense. It's kind of like a gated neighborhood, you know. The point is like they're encouraging, you know, they want like only like vetted individuals to shop there, you know, like keep like the rowdy people out and things like that. It creates like an overall more not sanitize, probably like, you know, nicer experience, I guess that's the best way to put it. Like for a store I can understand, but like again, to use like Chibi's example, that's stupid. Like, oh, I'm already in the Barnes and Nobles, I don't have to be a special person to even be in the store, just let me buy what's on the shelf. And it's really dumb that they like to restrict products to a tier list. Like, oh, pay more so you have the, like, you shouldn't pay at all. Like, I just think it's stupid to like have to pay more so buy Black Lagoon Blu-ray on the Crunchyroll store. Yeah, you can, but it's like at a higher tier. Costco does it. Does Costco do that? That's stupid too. So you know, cut missions, win more loots. I will try to get some soon. I do have like an idea. I mentioned earlier for like the Halloween one. The Halloween's gonna be a little loot, kind of. Drop from my oomphies. There, exactly. That's how you do it. The stores I've seen like that only have discounts for members. But burger. Oh my god. At least there, like, it's for a discount. You know, like the membership is for the discount, right? At least that kind of makes sense. But to completely block you out, like, you can't buy this, period, because you're not a high enough, because you're not a member. And like, it's even worse here because, again, the tier system, like, you have to pay more to have the privilege to give them more money. I just think that's like the stupidest fucking thing. Like, like, give us something for the membership beyond like the privilege of being able to buy something, you know? That's just silly. But yeah, it's just but these books are only for our tier 3 members. That is so fucking stupid. Like, how many tiers are in Crunchyroll? Let me see. Crunchyroll sub tiers. What are they? Let's see. Oh my god, there's 3 tiers. Okay, there's the fan, there's mega fan, and then ultimate fan. $17.99 a month. God. Let's just round that up to 18. 12. So you're paying $216 a year to have the privilege of buying a physical copy of Black Lagoon, because that's the only way you can play it. So like, say I just want to buy Black Lagoon. I just want to get it because I really want to play. I really want to watch it. I have to pay $18 up front before like I assume like a Blu-ray collection. I don't know how big Black Lagoon is. It might be like I don't know if it's like a super long anime or anything, but like it's like, say it's like $40, right? Plus shipping. So like I have to pay a total of like 6, 7, maybe like $70 ish, around that ballpark, just to just to get just to see this anime. $55.98. 55. Oh, so that's like how it actually costs. Okay, so it's even worse. And then again, plus shipping, which is probably going to be at least like $5 to $10. So yeah, like 70 to 80 bucks just to watch this anime. Like again, like I mentioned earlier, like I haven't seen this anime. I would like to someday. So if I wanted to watch it legitimately, legally, if I wanted to watch this anime, I would have to first get the subscription. So that's, again, let's do the whole math. Let's do all the math together, right? How do I reset this? Look there. I first have to get the subscription, which is $18. Then I have to buy it. You said it was 59.98. Then you have to add shipping. It's gonna be like between $5 and $10. Let's just go to the middle. So like an additional like $7. Yeah, I have to pay like about 80 bucks. 80 bucks just to watch this anime legally. And then they wonder why piracy is becoming more and more prevalent these days. And that's why they're like, and instead of like looking at that, like seeing like, oh, this is a bad practice, oh, they're paying this much money, instead of saying, well, we should probably make it easier for them so that they don't want to pirate. Instead they go to like governmental bodies, and then they bitch to them. It's like, okay, we need to like get rid of VPNs, we need to crack down on pirate sites and all that. We need to make it harder and worse harder and harder for people to pirate, instead of like fixing their shit. And I know Chibi is like a big proponent, like he is kind of like anti-piracy, but with the caveat of if the product is available fairly and for a fair price, which I agree. Like I think developers and manga artists and animators, they deserve money for their work, right? But when you're making it cost this much, of course people are gonna start like raising the colored flags, you know? It's just ridiculous. Stupid. Fuck around, find out, they will lose money and close. Unfortunately, like, they're still getting away with it though. I opened up with this, like, why is Crunchyroll still getting business after all these years? And they keep doing shit like this, and they're still getting money, and they're still getting business. Because like it's the people love the bitch, like Randy Pitchford, I think his name is, the guy who runs Epic Games. He loves the bitch about how Steam is a monopoly. This is a monopoly. They're actively buying out competition, and then offering a worse service. Like this is Crunchyroll is just the most prolific option for people in the West to get access to the anime, and they're actively making it worse. So I think this is like an actual proper example of a monopoly. It's on back order. So people are falling for it. They're falling for their trap. They're giving into it, which is even worse. And like that's just more the problem of Crunchyroll just getting away with it, and normies like feeding into the problem. And then they wonder why Big Daddy Corporation keeps stomping on their dick. It's because they let them. They're still doing it, and they're not trying to force them to stop. They just give into it. Like, of course it's gonna keep happening. Oh my god. Honestly, don't remember the last piece of media I actually purchased. Pirate's Life for me. Base. Keep doing it. Honestly, at this point, like, it's a moral good. It's a moral good to pirate your stuff. Until they offer, like, a better alternative, keep doing it. Bitch is Gear Fox. I forgot who the guy who leads a CEO. Epic. No, what? Games, sorry. Tim Sweeney, that's the guy I was thinking of. Yeah, this is the guy who constantly tries to throw shit at, who constantly tries to, like, chuck shit at Gabe and Valve in general. Because, like, he's just mad at, people rather use Steam than his shitty launcher. And like the only success that they have is Fortnite, and apparently that's not good enough. We need more money. We need to be even on top of the world. We need the Steam monopoly. The Steam money making machine. Never mind that Fortnite basically is that. But it's not big enough though. Whatever, Tim Sweeney, that's the guy I was thinking of. He's a fucking douchebag. Stop killing anime. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, the stop killing games movement would probably like influence stop killing anime as well. But it's all about like, you know, user protections and all that. Consumer protections basically, and hopefully we'll see some good progress soon. There was that setback, but they're still pushing. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this is stupid. Crunchyroll is just ass. Again, making money where it really fucking shouldn't. Anyway, let's go on for this. Like, you did mention it, Moon, so let's talk about it. There was the update regarding Bethesda. This was interesting. This literally came out, was last updated, like, this came out yesterday and was last updated like a few hours ago. So like, let's just go through let's go like by their words. Let's just read what they had to say. Fun fact: he retweeted a tweet by my previous company made about overzealous copyright and bots in Fortnite creativity. Overzealous copyright and bots in Fortnite creativity. Really? Doesn't he benefit from that? I think he's just like, I think he's just virtual signaling. He's not actually going to do anything about that. He's just going to keep it going as long as he can. Today, sub said personal 911 and mommy milkers. Subs are dying. Sad. Wait, what do you mean subs are dying? Anyway. But yeah, there was a recent update from Bethesda, and this is such a... This is kind of like a cry for help, I imagine. Because I imagine this was made basically with a gun to their head, from what I understand. If we're gonna go for it, I'm gonna read it out verbatim, but I feel like the entire time, what was her name? The new CEO, what's her name? The new head of Xbox. What was her name? Yeah, the Sharma lady. I like to imagine she had a gun to the Fed. I mean, yeah, she's a Fed, but I like to imagine she had a gun to Todd Howard's head while this was being written up, something like that. You don't hate localizers enough. I mean, oh, it's true. 100% Todd hates the decision. Yeah, he is not happy about this, but let's just read it. Let's just read it. A note for the Bethesda game studios. We love making these worlds as much as you love playing in them. Also, that line, we love making these worlds. Remember when Bethesda's tagline is like, we make great games? Now it's something along the lines of like, we make great worlds. Because like they started realizing that people weren't falling for like the quality of their games. So like, oh, we make cool sandboxes instead. Which is basically all they really have going for them. Anyway, moving on. Today we want to share what's next for the Bethesda Game Studios and what you can expect from us in the years ahead. For 40 years, and like at least 10 of them, you weren't doing anything. We built games that have entertained almost 500 million people. More than just games. These are worlds for you to explore, shape, and make your own. Worlds are returned to together. That's what's driving us forward. We're investing more deeply in world. Again, it's with the world shit. Like, make games, not worlds. It creates a bigger role in the shaping their experience and bringing our teams closer together so we can get our games into your hands sooner, support them longer, and continue building them alongside you for decades to come. Support them longer. So again, they're trying to like hit that. Everyone's chasing that like Fortnite cow. You know, the game that they can just like keep it running for years and years and years. And not really have to, and have it continue printing money. To be fair, they can't really do that with RPGs. I mean, they tried to with Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76, but even that's questionable how successful those were. Anyway, moving forward, Starfield continues. Really? With over 17 million players logging almost 1 billion hours to date. Really? I guess it contributed to like 3 of those hours. Starfield remains an important part of our future as we enter year 3. We will continue expanding the settled systems with new stories, targeted gameplay improvements, and additional updates while preparing for the launch of new Starborn content next year. More than 40% of players already customized their experience through creations and will continue investing in creators. People are making creations for Starfield, really? Because like Starfield was kind of like infamous for like I mean it's infamous for a lot of things, but I remember that one article, or there was like an interview with like a mod maker, and he pretty much said verbatim that like Starfield is just not worth modding. Like it's so much of a jumbled mess, it's just not worth doing it. So I'm surprised that people are like actually making. I mean, I guess like if they're getting paid for it, because like that's what creations are. They're basically paid micro DLC mods. Again, they didn't want to use the word microtransaction. And it's technically not a mod because mod insinuates that it's free. So they came up with the word creation. And again, a creation is basically like a micro DLC. It is basically a microtransaction. But again, you know, funny language so they can get away with more shit. Anyway. Created by players, I believe from the beginning of our world belong not only to the people who make them, but also to the people who play them. That's why we've also provided players with the tools to create their own experience. It fixed our games. Oh, sorry. Anyway, dating back to Morrowind, to the Morrowind construction set. This year marked another major milestone for creations within its expansion to Fallout 4 during Skyrim and Starfield. We're proud to say creators have already earned more than 10 million in royalties from their work. Fine, let those people have their money. If you have a PC, don't ever pay for a creation. Just get mods. You don't have to pay a dime. You play both 76 and ESO was a blast. 76 is actually quite good now, but they ruined any chance of it becoming a hit with the shit they pulled at launch. I still don't really buy that 76 is good. Even like people who played it like years after the fact, after they fixed it, so allegedly fixed it. It just looks so boring and lifeless compared to like Fallout 3 or New Vegas in terms of like a properly living and breathing world. Like the map is good. I guess that's why they latch onto the whole we make worlds, because yeah, Bethesda still makes really good they still make really good open world locations. Like the worlds themselves are actually still very enjoyable to get into. That being said, there's nothing in those worlds that's worth like remembering or enjoying. So yeah. But no, he's suffering from cummy throat. What? What's wrong with it? Hold on, you guys don't tell me to drink water. Sandboxes, basically. Future Fallout. Fallout is one of our biggest priorities today. Excuse me. Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination, and we have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. More coming. Shut up. Fallout 76 continues to be home to millions of players exploring Appalachia together, with nearly 70 free updates released to date. The journey is far from over. It should be over. In fact, we have a major Fallout 76 expansion planned for next year. Raven Rock, a prequel to story to Fallout 3. So from what I understand, this isn't the first like prequel expansion. They also had one based on the Pit from Fallout 3 as well, and I heard that one was really bad. So I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything really going good coming out of 76. I still don't buy that as a good game. It looks like a good way to like waste your time, I guess, but I have plenty of other games I can grind through for that. Okay, Fallout 4, the most award-winning game in the franchise, just celebrated, which it didn't deserve any of those. It's 10-year anniversary, and recently, oh, the 10-year anniversary, the one that like they released an update for, and it completely bogged down and broke the game. That anniversary, is that the one we're talking about? 35 million copies sold. Yeah. Continue to attract new audience every year. Unfortunate. Fallout 4 is only good for modding. That's basically it. Okay, Fallout Shelter. I played the phone game on launch. I played it for like 3 days, and then I was like, this is lame. I just wanted to play like actual Fallout. Whatever. An unscripted Fallout Shelter television project is also in the works. What? With our partners of Amazon. Of course you're still working with Amazon with that shit for the because unfortunately that a terrible TV show did well. Really unfortunate. It's fine up to when you get to the end game, then it's just repetitive grindy shit. You mean with 4 or 76? Which, I mean, every end game in like a live service game is 76. Okay, is really grindy, but still, I don't think there's anything really worth it up to that point either. We like to congratulate. Yeah, they're not gonna have a Fallout Day this year. But apparently they're gonna save everything for Fallout 30th anniversary in 2027. Wait, is Fallout 30? Wait, hold on. Fallout. Is it really turning 30? Yeah, 1997. Okay, you're right. Yeah, I guess it's turning 30. God damn it. Next year. Yeah, I'm surprised about that. But yeah, it's they really don't have anything. That's why they're not doing anything this year. But they're celebrating in Washington DC. Shut up. Which is like, I did hear a theory from this guy, drawn out. We're not gonna watch these videos. I'm just gonna get rid of these. His theory is that there might be, because this whole thing is kind of just them like admitting like, oh yeah, we are working on Fallout 3 and New Vegas remakes, or remaster. They're probably gonna be remakes. So they're kind of thinking that for Fallout Day next year, they're gonna have to like release one of two things. They either are gonna give us the definitive release date for Fallout 3 remake, or they're gonna release it on that day. Like, they kind of have to at this point. Our longtime friends at Obsidian. Oh, City collaborations. Our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. Oh yes, the friendship that you guys are like hugging each other, one arm over the other, but behind each other's back you have like a bludgeon and a gun. You guys get along so fucking well. It's not like this studio like fucking showed you up 10 plus years ago. Never mind that they could ever do it again. They're working with us on our new Fallout project. Boo! Okay, so it is confirmed that Obsidian is working on a new Fallout project. Also, interesting wording here. Let me lower that volume. Little too loud. But this is interesting wording here. Right here. We're happy to confirm that they're working with us. Which is making me this is like one of the things that was like really very much a against their will kind of thing. Again, the what's her face, Asha, whatever, the Fed, whatever you want to call her. This was pretty much one of the things that was kind of forced on them. Fallout was theirs. They did not want to give it to anybody else. They were happy that it was theirs and theirs alone. And they're saying like, we're happy to confirm they're working with us. No, I'm pretty darn certain that Obsidian is basically the one doing the bulk of this work. They might be like doing like a slight advisory role, but that's basically it. Obsidian is making this game for better or for worse, and I already explained why I think it's for worse. But this is the first part of this this announcement that I'm pretty sure as it was being typed out, Todd was just like crying, like dripping tears onto his keyboard. Like, I can't let this. Why is this happening? My guess is they're going to do New Vegas remake. They already kind of confirmed that too, if I don't understand. Also bringing our look. Well, you'll see. Like, we're bringing our teams closer about Cinematic Online. Yeah. So everyone's like working together more. Apparently, people from Elder Scrolls are now working on helping to work on the Elder Scrolls 6 because we already talked about how Elder Scrolls 6 is like nearly a decade since the announcement. Also, hey Ollie, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Talking about Fallout and how it's not gonna have femboys and therefore it's shit. But welcome, hope you're doing good. How are you and your boyfriend? But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. I don't really like Elder Scrolls Online. It's just bleh. It's just so bleh. Okay, Elder Scrolls and Beyond. That foundation extends beyond our team's technology tools and systems over There's some Bethesda RPGs. Our team are now developing Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3. So yeah, they have upgraded the Creation Engine again. Starfield's launch. So is that what you've been doing like the past, like Starfield came out in 2022, I believe, if I remember correctly. So for the past 4 years, you guys have just been doing what? Developing this engine and not games? Is that what you guys are telling me? It allows our team to support multiple projects simultaneously with new tools, rendering. So that's another thing. Like, why does the engine need to be upgraded so that it can be used on multiple projects? To do multiple projects, don't you just have like one team working on one project and the other working on another? Is the engine incapable of being put on multiple computers? Is that what I'm hearing? What's going on? You're not gay. You're not gay. Okay. Sure. You just kiss and cuddle and call each other cute. Nothing gay about that. Been a while. Yeah, it's been a while, Ali. I hope you're doing good. And how dare you be away for so long? I don't appreciate it. Anyway, I'm kidding. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. An engine to surpass Unreal 5 in terms of like worse graphics and even and runs even worse on modern systems. Because of course. The final games, Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production. It's been in pre-production for like the past 3-4 years, so yay! Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today. Fine. It should be, considering you announced it 8 years ago. The majority of our team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise, with over 65 million copies sold. Players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later. Yeah, and it's been a very long time for the sequel. Yes, in the time that between now and when the game was announced, they would have released Elder Scrolls 1, 2, and 3. We already did the math earlier with Mother, and now we're doing it with Elder Scrolls. The chapter is on its way. Where we are where we planned to be. Loving how it looks and playing it every day. Okay, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. When they announced that game 8 fucking years ago, were they planning to be here with nothing? Again. Release date. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. People think there's a release date. This is it. This is all we've seen. It's been 8 fucking years. Apparently, allegedly, according to this post, they are where they plan to be. They're on schedule. Everything's going great. We are where we should be right now in our plan for Elder Scrolls 6. And in the past 8 years, this is all we've seen. There's no gameplay. There's no extended trailer. There's not even screenshots, for Christ's sakes. We haven't even seen like a sword or something from the universe, from like in the style of like this game. All we have is this backdrop and that trailer. This is it. This is all we have for Elder Scrolls. That is such fucking bullshit. Again, this is like this whole post. This is lies and cope and basically just falling in line because Asha lady is setting their ass on fire. So, but this is like one of the most blatant lies I've ever seen. where we're planned to be. Yeah, sure, fucker. Yeah, Todd. I believe you. I 100% believe you. Everything's going to plan. Calculated. All according to Kotaku. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, me and him have been going on dates, so I've been busy. Okay. You know, understandable. If you're on dates, then you know you can't always attend streams. But I understand it. But hope you're enjoying. Look, hey, just saying. When with my ex, we often would just put like a stream or like a series of videos on, and then we would just like have sex the entire day. So like, just saying, you can have me on in the background, and you guys can go at it. I don't mind. You can just like be lurking. It's okay. I'm entirely okay with that. Just make sure you stop by. If it's in a position where they like how it looks and they're playing it every day and yet they show nothing. Yeah, so like I don't buy this for a second. They have like the most they got nothing. It's fucking bullshit. I like the image in the corner. Probably my favorite one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have that's a art piece I haven't used in a while. That was a gift from a old time viewer who doesn't stop by anymore, unfortunately, but I still appreciate it. She did a good job on it. But yeah. No, but Nui's the one being cucked. Am I the one being cucked if I'm doing a stream and people are having sex while watching stream? If that's true, then I have cucked Ouroboros and P. Peterson. Because like that's the logic you're going with. You want me to show you the video that I had sex to while watching it? I can show you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Ouroboros. Dark Souls. Later. RMP. Yeah, it was this one. It was this playlist. Oh, 12 years ago. Holy shit. To be fair, it was like a year older or so at the time when we did it. But yeah, I got banged with this in the background. We just put it on autoplay and just let it run. I haven't seen this video in a long time. I might relook at it. Anyway. Dun, 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 dun. No, new kink unlocked. Fuck with Banui watching. God damn it. Oh god. I mean, you gotta tell me if you're doing something. I mean, I guess then if you tell me like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, I'm fucking my boyfriend right now. But have a good stream. We'll be lurking. I mean, that will be in the back of my head, I guess. The Stumpy Bulge one. The wait, what? No, in the cook chair. Shut up. Anyway, moving on. Live games, finding the okay. We're building for the future of Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Starfield. We're investing in our technology, bringing teams closer together. Yeah, because you guys have like nooses around your necks and they're dragging you together. Supporting our live games badly, expanding into new forms of entertainment. That's code for AI. And developing the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. Oh, how lovely. So happy. Oh god, this is a happy tweet, guys. They're totally not coping. We couldn't be more excited for what's ahead and wanted to share as much as we could today. We can't thank you enough for all you've given to us and all these worlds. And these worlds. Again, they keep going back to worlds. They can't call them games. At least they like only very sparingly can they call them games. I can't wait to continue them together. They haven't released anything like substantial in like 4 or 5 years. Anyway, so they keep working on Starfield. 50+ million players, nearly 1 billion hours played. Notice how like they have 1 billion hours is like the big thing, but for like things like that's their big flex. 1 billion hours total, like not like the player count, which is on the lower end. Like Starfield was such a fucking disappointment. Like it didn't deserve nearly as much sales as it got, and goddamn, I wish I could return it if I could. I've done this as well. Wait, what? I can believe it. Good Sir has lots of dates, so yeah, I can believe that you had me in the background while getting it on. Some mangakas are actually pushing for AI. I mean, I'm not gonna like fight it, but how would it help them? I'm wondering though. Unless like it's for drawing things. I'm just saying, like the whole AI thing, that's gonna make some people really, really angry. Just saying. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, remasters Fallout 3 and New Vegas are both in the works. Like, it's basically, this is confirmed. Welcome Obsidian. So basically, they're being forced to play nice now. Obsidian's gonna be working on the games. It does sound like Obsidian's gonna be working on a new Fallout. A complete separate Fallout side game. Because New Vegas is technically a side game. It's not a mainline game. So this could be New Vegas 2. It could be a completely different region. I don't know. I already told you my reasons last time as to why I don't really think Obsidian can be really trusted with the series anymore. But they're gonna be working on it. I will keep an eye on it. Obviously, I'm never going to buy a Bethesda game day one like I did with Starfield. I'm gonna wait until I know that the game is clean, quote unquote, like no woke shit, good writing, actually fun, not broken. And actually playable. I'm not gonna buy a Bethesda game or an Obsidian game day one. I don't have faith in these people. They need to prove that the game's worth getting. But we'll see. This is trash. This is a new thing. I mean, the art looks good. I won't deny that. The art looks really fucking good. From the what do you call it? Fallout 76. Actually pretty good art. Future of Fallout. Forging the Elder Scrolls 5. Yeah, see? It's the same photo. It's the same fucking photo. They have nothing. We're exactly where we want to be. Like everything's going to plan. Bull fucking shit. Oh my god, they lie. Like everyone's like calling her like saying that she's like this is great because like she's pushing them. Like even like I don't trust this woman, honestly. We'll see. I just noticed Banui's browser is in light mode. Ew. Sorry, I never use this browser. Also, I kept it in light mode because so I would know immediately if I'm using my private account or my YouTube account or my streamer account. About years ago, Phil works in your game, which is why you don't release anything. Well, one reason. There's more. Yeah, like again, we already went over Jason Sire. While he did work on New Vegas and made it really good, I don't think he could make a good Fallout follow-up. Not today. Lots of things we're happy to see here. Simp. This is a simp account, honestly. The elders. This is like the account of the wiki pages for the Elder Scrolls. They're basically simps, honestly. Like, oh, more content for Fallout for Elder Scrolls. That's all they care about, whether or not it's actually good. 20-page manga each week is a lot of work. The Oyashu pun offer is pushing for it. Well, how would he use it? That's what I'm wondering. Comments on that one. Which one is it? The oh yeah, the Fallout one. Was it this one? Or the Elder Scrolls one? Yes, on yeah. I love that. Oh yeah, let's go online. Let's see. Modern standards, yes, it's better not come out looking like a mannequins and having no emotion. I don't really care about that. Yeah, dump Unreal. Like, I'm so sick of the Unreal Engine. I'd rather them continue using Creation Engine. Even if it's an old engine, at least it's like known, and you just have to upgrade it so it can be more stable and look better. Of course, like the stable part is really hard for them to figure out. Of course, Twitch is simping for it. Again, I will keep my eye on all these games, and I would love for Fallout 3 and New Vegas to come out and be good. But like, remember, we talked about New Vegas and how like a lot of people like love to interpret it as the trans game and all that. The worst possible future I can think of for the New Vegas remaster or remake, whatever you want to call it, is that they like hyper focus in on that, and then they make it like one of the most like games ever, basically. I also bought Oblivion on remaster on launch, and I regret it. It's another purchase I regret getting, so I'm not gonna get that too. I'm just gonna wait, and hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. We'll see. You have access to id Tech. Hell, id did the gunplay in 4. I mean, yeah, that'd be great. Well, the reason why creation engine is a good idea is because like a lot of modders know how to use it, so modding could continue on into the future and make it easier and easier. But they just need to make it more stable and worthwhile. They're gonna put pride flags everywhere, like on like throughout. If in the game, if it's like June. Or like if your calendar says it's June, like everything on every building on the ship is gonna start flying a pride flag or some bullshit like that. I wouldn't be surprised. It's something that they might seriously consider doing. And then if you try to remove it with a mod, Nexus will ban you because, of course. Also, yeah, this is the worst kept secret. Everybody knew already that there was gonna be a remake. That this was already something that people were talking about and we were expecting, but yeah, that's basically it regarding the Bethesda news. I don't really care about this anymore. Who cares about that? We might have time to go over these two. Okay, I want to talk about the Odyssey. They could utilize the engine team of id. Well, the thing is, a lot of those people got fired too recently, and also they would have to relearn everything. As of this point, I don't think they could like. It's not gonna happen. I'm already telling you, Moon, it's not gonna fucking happen. Because they already decided they're going all in on Creation Engine 3 is what they're calling it. And I just hope it's better. Again, like the same tools, but improved. More stable and slightly improved graphics. Like again, don't make something hyper realistic that's gonna make your PC want to explode like literally everything else that comes out these days. I just want a stable game. Because like that one comment that was like, oh, update the engine so that the characters look real. Like I don't care about that. I just want the game to be good and run stably and have the gunplay. Like the only thing I really like, I wouldn't mind if the next Fallout game, for example, like say Fallout 5, I wouldn't mind if it came out and the characters looked exactly like how they look in like Fallout 4, for example. And the only updates would be like give us better assets and make the world less like pastel colored and like faded pastel. That's one thing I really, really hated about it. George, I don't know what that is, Moon. I'm not gonna click it. Movie about the manga Fox. Oh, Fox Odyssey. Yeah, that's the one thing. Actually, I want to click this one. Let me see how this goes.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. So as you can see in this video,
He didn't turn on his model for this. Interesting.
a little bit of a different setup for today. No VT
What is this?
model, but the show must go on as I work on some technical issues that will be resolved.
Oh, they
very
break?
soon. But we have
Oh,
to
God.
the Odyssey, ladies and gentlemen. I have made
Hold on. What did you send me, Moon? Oh, God. Okay, I saw it. Samuel L. Jackson. That's really good. Like, that's what they should be using AI for stupid memes like that.
several videos about
Take it
Christopher
on timer.
Nolan's
Yeah, on time. Sorry.
reactions filled
Yeah, guys, don't send meme or videos randomly.
with cope and, in my humble opinion, a lot of gaslighting.
That's
Now,
the
of course,
shit.
the memes have been
So there we
priceless,
know.
you can see.
Oh yeah, by the way, I found out that yes, Elliot. What did they want to be called? Elliot. Yeah, Elliot. Elliot Page. Again, let's be courteous here. Doesn't actually play Achilles, but they're effectively playing the Achilles stand-in because the character they're playing as, I think it's like Skitarius or something stupid like that. In the movie, Odysseus describes him, the character, as the greatest warrior he's ever known. And in the actual Odyssey, the only person that would fit that description would be Achilles. So like they can technically say, no, we didn't have him play Achilles. You guys are just coping and being weird. But no, it's effectively Achilles. It's effectively Achilles, and they're trying to make us believe that this 5'2" individual who looks like they're straining in their armor is somehow the greatest warrior that Odysseus has ever known. Yeah, Sure. Sure.
The
Ellie
face that
Page.
launched 1,000 ships.
Like I said, I'm trying to be at least a little courteous, even though it's... God.
Greatest soldier ever known. Nolan is trolling us, right? Well, no. This whole thing has been a very elaborate and calculated effort by Hollywood to complete.
Playing a guy. Yes, they are playing a guy. they are playing a guy. It's supposed to be a male soldier.
Completely dismantle and really just
The greatest
disgrace
warrior he
Homer's
has ever
legacy.
known. From
Come to
Odysseus'
this
mouth.
epic. You can see the
Again, I'm paraphrasing Odysseus, but that's basically what he said. Again, technically not Achilles, but this is the wording that Odysseus used. The greatest soldier that he's ever known.
seeing the film and wow, the reaction
Anyway,
is filled with cope.
the best way, like, again, I'm just gonna like start like speeding things up here. The best way I can describe it is like the movie is a Trojan horse. It is fucking lies. I really recommend watching Jester Bell's review of it. Like, she did a really good job at breaking it down. It's a Trojan horse that's hiding modern day woke politics and utter bullshit. The poor casting throws you out of the movie every now and then, like frequently, because everyone doesn't fit. The writing is terrible because the characters are they're talking like modern day English, and there's no epicness to the writing. The women are they tried to parade this movie as like it was like very female empowering, but that's also a lie too, because the women in the show are either not present as much as they are in the actual book, or they're crying, snobbing messes the entire time. Like, the biggest example is Anne Hathaway's Penelope. She is a terrible representation of Penelope because she's constantly crying and freaking out. And she even does like the one thing that Penelope is known for is being Odysseus's ride or die. And she has a moment of weakness where she literally she straight up openly admits, like, I kind of want to give up. She openly says that she just wants to give up. She has a moment of doubt, which is like the most anti-Penelope thing you could have her do, which is just like, what are you doing? My god, a Fox Odyssey movie seems mid. Is that the name of is what they're calling this one? I just been calling it Nolan's Odyssey, but it's not good. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, and the worst thing of this entire movie is the deconstruction of Odysseus himself. They do it with every main character, male hero, and they basically, this happened to characters like Batman. This happens to Superman. This name a main male character in any movie in the past like 10 years or so. They probably did this to them, deconstructed them, and made him either a joke, a sniveling mess, or just a bully, so that they can say like, oh, he was wrong all along. Actually, they did the second one with Odysseus. He's just a sniveling mess the entire time. He's just constantly crying and bemoaning and feeling guilt for the things he did in the past, which never happens in the fucking books. Basically, they're just trying to deconstruct him because, like, the modern audience, the modern view is that everything Odysseus did was bad. He was hurting innocent people. Therefore, so any story with him as a hero has to be him basically feeling bad and wanting to make up for his mistakes and his sins. That's basically what he's doing the entire time. He doesn't even want to go home. Again, the one thing that Odysseus is like really known for is that trying to go home, it doesn't matter to him anymore, because like he just feels such shame and guilt that he doesn't want to show his face to his family and his people anymore. Again, I'm summarizing it again, just like a 30-minute video from Jester. Go watch it, she's great. Yeah, just go watch it. She does a really good job of, I'm just like speeding through it because of we're like, I have a minute left and then we have to like turn off. But yeah, I did see this here. Just like, I like Red Letter Media. I really think they're super funny, but I feel like they can't be objective when it comes to like woke media. They just make fun of that kind of stuff. Like, especially Jay. If anything is like considered woke, he just eye rolls it and it says like, I bet it's like fine, and he just turns his brain off to like criticism or anything like that. And again, like Jester, again, that's why I recommend Jester Bell, because he does a really good breakdown of the movie and talking about like what's wrong with it without ever using that term or anything like that. Like he is 100% objective about it. So watch her. I'm probably gonna watch this after the stream just to get a laugh out of it. But really, it's just like, ugh. I remember they hated the Star Wars prequels. Yeah, they hate the Star Wars prequels because I can kind of understand that because they're old fans of the originals, and you know, like they're kind of they're of that age, you know, the demographic, the generation of like, oh, the older ones were better, and like I can look at the Star Wars prequels and be like, okay, they're objectively flawed, but there's some really good stuff there too. Now as an adult. But I still realize that there's some nostalgia because like those were the first Star Wars ones I saw as a kid. But you know, all that aside, is the point is like I think they're just being like man babies when it comes to Star Wars, the prequels in particular. And Star Wars in general, really. They just think all Star Wars is bad. I mean, they are correct about the new stuff, but they're not even willing to like objectively analyze them. That's just the problem, you know. Which is fine. Like they're not trying to do like in-depth analysis. Like an in-depth analysis would be from somebody like Little Platoon, for example, or Lost Chord. He does really good, proper like story analysis of movies and such. Jester is really good for like quick little spitballing. Like here's what's wrong with it. If you want to laugh, you go to Red Letter. But that's basically it. But don't expect them to be like correct. Because I need to watch this first. Like, hey, maybe they're like, again, Jester has a lot of really good points, and maybe they'll bring them up too in their review. I don't know, but I just saying that like they might see the culture war of it, because there is a culture war going along with Odyssey. We're not denying that at all. But they might see that and then immediately turn their brains off and just be like, oh, it's fine. And not even put like much effort into it, but we'll see. I have to watch it. I'll give my. I might tell you guys about it later. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I have to call it there. My throat is giving out. But yeah, we spent like the first like hour and a half talking about a video game that's never gonna come out. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, Oddity and Mother 4. Are very close to my heart because it was a project that I was like, yes, it was a tangent, but also the fact that it was a topic that I have been following like legitimately for like the better part of 2 decades. It was something I was really passionate about. Best artistry. Oh my god, shut up. Anyway, but yeah, that's the debrief. We got through most of the topics. Like I said, it was kind of light this week, so a lot of like those topics that I cut off were like little things that I kind of just got rid of, just because. Also thinking of the water again, TOI. And it's actually water, by the way, so don't go a hissy fit. Another day and deny being collared by the button. Okay, I need to get something for you. Good sir, put a collar on you. Anyway, I'll think of something. But yeah, yeah, that was a debrief. I hope you guys had a good one. Like I said, I'll try to have the schedule up by tomorrow, which should be a normal week because again, my I'm free again. Normal week next week, hopefully. Oh, I will say. Oh yeah. It's not gonna be on the schedule because like it's gonna be next Sunday. Not tomorrow, but next Sunday. I'm hoping that we're gonna have our first movie night again. So get ready for that. I'm hoping to do it around like Sunday noon-ish Central Time. So like noon / like maybe like 1 or 2, something like that. I'll put a schedule. I'll let you guys know. Not tomorrow. Next Sunday. I'm telling you now because the schedule is not gonna have it on. It's not gonna be on the schedule, obviously, right? But you know, so I'm trying to give it to you like a week's advance. I will try to give like an announcement like on like Monday or maybe tomorrow too, so you guys have like a week announcement, like so you know the time and everything. But yeah, so like keep that in mind. You mean I feel better? Oh yeah. I'm fine. Like I said, it wasn't really me. It was my friend. I'm more worried about him. We don't want to be scared. Shut up. You got your water. You can be happy. Anyway, what was I saying? I will try to have a poll between now and Sunday. Yeah, like I said, poll. The Muppet movie will be on there. Plus Shrek, and I'm gonna look for like a third movie. I'll think of that one on my own. I guess I'll pick the third movie as my like executive choice, and then I'll put a poll up, and I will try to have it up by Monday. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll have that set in time for Sunday. But yeah, so look out for that. Besides, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. Hope you all stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you all again real soon. All right, later. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye bye. Of course, I choose a Luke movie. Yes, you're all gonna watch. I don't know, something from HBO or something with me. I'm gonna force you guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Right? Bye bye.